Good morning, everybody. Hi, my name is Linda. I am the entrepreneur and owner of the Corseted Jewel Lady Boutique, and we sell $5 jewelry. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and we have a line of jewelry where everything is $5. And today I'm going to have an exclusive ring sale. So get your cup of coffee and let's take a ride here on some of the most beautiful rings you're going to see for fashion rings. So right now I'll get started with it. I won't have numbers to hold up, so I'll show you the piece and I'll tell you the number. Also, if you're going to watch this on a replay, please don't post on the replay. If you'd like to order something, just get back to me on a personal message with your information, and I'll make sure to get the ring out to you. Also, if you have any friends that like jewelry at all, or especially rings, just share this video with them. I'm sure they'll really enjoy that. Also, we ship 1 to 4 pieces for $4, and 5 or more, they're free. I invoice every Thursday, so what you buy today will be invoiced on Thursday, and as soon as you pay your invoice, that piece, that package will be out to you lickety split, okay? So let's get started. Let me just get this here so it's perfect. You can see everything. The first ring I have is number 1. This is a copper piece. It's on a stretchy band, and it's not a shiny penny copper, but it's that burnished copper, and that piece is number 1. And I'll try it on for you, just so you can see how beautiful this is. There you go. All of that. Very, very pretty. Takes up a lot of real estate on the finger. And if you like copper, or if you need to have copper, hi Eileen. I'm doing a ring sale today. It's just time, and I hope you're having a good day so far. So anyway, this here is number 1. Number 2 is a real blinger for sure. This is number 2. Let me get up close. Maybe it's a little bit easier if I bring you closer to me. There we go. And this is very glamorous. If you like that Hollywood feel, if you like diamonds and faux diamonds, this is certainly a piece for you. Again, it's in silver. It has the smaller back. It is number 2. Look at that piece. Now, if you claim a piece, I will let you know how many I have left. Making sure that you get one, because I have all my numbers here. So that's number 2. Number 3 is this beautiful magenta stone set in a silver setting with some burnished silver and the faux rhinestones around faux diamonds, excuse me. Might as well make it sound good, right? So this is also very pretty. Lots of ring on that hand. So if you like that one, that's number 3. So I hope you're doing good today, Eileen, and I hope anybody watching in the background up there is doing good too. We're kind of snowy, or getting kind of some snow up here today, but they claim it's going to all melt by tomorrow, so, hopefully we can only pray, right? Otherwise, let the season begin. This is number 4. This here is in a black gunmetal with a lot of hematite stones around the big pair. You can wear with a point coming toward your heart, so it looks like a crown, or you can wear the point away from the heart. Hey, Shaylee! How are you, honey? I'm just doing an impromptu ring sale. I'll be here for a while. I have a lot. And, of course, if you like anything, you just go ahead and claim. I will invoice on Thursday with the new plan. I'll be down here early Thursday morning. We're not going to do the traditional Thanksgiving. We're going to get some, I know it sounds weird, some Arab food. So I thought that'd be kind of interesting. Some falafel and some hummus and some kiftas and some baklava. And that way everybody can we don't have to do the big old thing, because we're only going to have a small party anyway. So, all right, here's that ring. I love this metal. I think this metal is really a very flattering metal. And like I said, you can wear the point going out from your heart. But if you choose to wear this one with the point going into your heart, it then looks like that, and it looks like a crown. So that is number 4. I don't have cards. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Let's hope 2020 gets back to normal. You know, there's been a lot of stuff going on this year, but my son and his wife came over last night and they're expecting their first child July 10th. And so I felt that was just the best news anybody could get in such a weird world that we have and all of the things that have taken place in my life. So I'm extremely happy, and it's just one of those things that you feel like, you know, the world is doing her cleansing right now, but she's also giving us life. So we have to really enjoy that. So I had this ring number 5. This is going to have those black stones in there. Now, what did I do with my, here it is. And these are going to shine in the way that, like, if you take it out into the sunlight, all of those little black, almost onyx type stones are going to be really sparkling in the sun, and it's set in silver with the big stretchy band. And this is how this one looks on. So if you're looking for something with black, this is definitely the one you want to get. It's a larger ring, but that's okay because it's really pretty. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. And so now, and hi, Lynn. Here's number 6. This one here will get kind of blinded out because it's a really bling ring. Oh, there we go. You get bling any which way you turn on this one. It's in a thicker band. Hello, hello. Welcome. Everything here is $5. I mean, you may be familiar with the line already. It's a Paparazzi jewelry line. And today I'm having an exclusive ring sale for Thanksgiving week. Why not, right? I have a lot of inventory, a lot that I can share with everybody. They're beautiful pieces. I tend to, you know, use these a lot more than my real ones just because I like the bling. So I will invoice on Thursday for these. And once that bill is taken care of, they go out. So I know Thursday's Thanksgiving, so probably won't go out that day, but it will go out the next day immediately. However, I will be just doing a quick invoicing session. So the next one I have is number 7. And this is relatively new. It's in all of that brass with those champagne-colored stones. Number 7, and that goes on really good. Goes really well with my bracelet, which goes really well with the life of the party that I showed. And what I found out is that you can adjust these strings on this, where you can have it be, you know, asymmetrical like that. You can move it up, you can move it down, and you can move these little pieces outward in any way that you want to wear them. You could also switch it to the side and do something like that if you had on something that you wanted just that asymmetrical look. So this is also for sale. This is number $349. And then I paired it up. It does come with its own little earrings. Let me just show you that real quick in case someone wants this. This is really a cool, very cool piece. It comes with these earrings right here. Perfectly appropriate. There we go. It's like a string. And that's basically how you have it. I've made all these in different, you know, dimensions kind of thing. And then I put on these hoops. I always talk about hoops, right? Hoop earrings. And my hoop earrings are number 124. So that's that for my necklace if you like it. And then I thought, well, you know what? This little guy here really isn't that cheetah print like the bracelet that I have. And I have more of these too. It's furry. You know, it's real nice. So I just thought I'd put that on and show you. Great casual piece. You can see I've obviously been out in the wind lately. It's like as soon as it comes in, there you go. That's why I need to like go outside with an. I should have like a little bubble around my head, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about getting COVID or anything, right? So this here again is number 7, and that goes very nice with what I have on. I love this piece, and I'll move on. The next piece I have is number 8. It has that faux sapphire look to this. And then I have all that like ballerina style around the whole ring, the whole gemstone. And then there's even a little bit of bling and some stamping right there. Very pretty, very regal. Of course, that's a very royal color. I do sell clip earrings. I sell a lot of them. If you go to my Corseted Jewel Lady page, you can probably search under clip-on earrings and you'll see a lot of them that I have because I have them all in my inventory. So yeah, and then I also try to bring them in my show. But the more people that I have who come and visit me, the more pieces I buy because I know that we have the demand for them. So, if that's what if that's what you like, and I know a lot of people like them because they don't like to wear the pierced earrings anymore because it bothers their ears, or maybe they're into retro, or maybe they want to take and clip it onto a chain and do something really funky with it. You can be really artistic with your jewelry. So, yeah. So this one here is number 8. And then we have a really pretty one on number 9. It is a flower with those beautiful purple stones. This is, if you like flowers, this is a ring for you. That's number 9. It's very pretty. It's playful. And it's just, it's a ring of innocence because flowers are so innocent, aren't they? They're like little children. They come out, the beauty comes out, we smell them, bees go by them, So that is number 9. I'm probably going to go through 170 rings. So if you see anything that you like, just get your little wish list out and put down number 9 flower ring. And then that way, if you don't want to order right now, in fact, I'm going live now because most of my ladies are working, and so if they're working right now they can watch the replay later, and that's what usually happens. So you might have time to just kind of watch everything, unless there's just one that pops out that you want, and then get back to me with those numbers and I can pull them for you. So check out clips. Yeah, definitely. And you know what, I think I'm going to start doing shows that are kind of impromptu where I bring out my whole selection of clip earrings, my whole selection of longer necklaces, so this way it's not, my main days are Wednesday and Saturday where I will come out, and that's usually where I preview all of my new bling that comes in so that everybody gets a fair chance of getting those pieces like the life of the party that are in so demand right now. Like I was just watching another consultant, a friend of mine last night, and she was showing this piece here, but the other pieces like the oil spill earrings and all that, she could not get. That happens to all of us. So I was fortunate where I was able to get a large quantity of all of them. So, if there's anything and you like in those life of the parties or fashion fix sets that we do have, I will be doing that. If it comes in today, I will probably do part of the fashion fix tomorrow night. But again, it depends on the mail. So this one here is number 10, and I find this really playful. It has the silver gemstones in it, which I'm going to say are comparable to a hematite right there. And then the bigger, larger band because of the bigger, the width of the ring. So that's number 10. I love the sparkle on this one. There. Now again, it takes a little bit more room up on the finger, but wow, really a wow piece. And you can really pair this up with a lot of things. So this is number 10. All right. And then number 11 is this. It almost looks like a wedding band because you have like these ring guards on it. Then you have almost a stone that looks like a citrine and some white bling on the side. It's also on the smaller back, so it's a little bit more petite. And that is that beautiful look there. If you are a fan or a November baby, this is probably the stone for you. My husband brought me a coffee from McDonald's. Thank you very much. If you can share with your friends, the larger my audience grows, the more I can buy for us. I'm 100% invested in this. I'm putting everything back into my business, and I love it. I love it because it's beautiful, and it's really giving us this incentive now to maintain ourselves during these trying times. Because when you put jewelry on, when you put your lipstick on, when you put all these things on, even if it's to go to the food store with a mask, you feel better and you project better. So that's number 11. And don't we all need to do that? Because we could start loving our jogging pants like, really a lot. Roll right out of bed with them, And that's Allison. Hi, Allison. Welcome. My name is Linda. I am the owner of the Corseted Jewel Lady, and I sell paparazzi jewelry. Today, it's all about rings. I have lots of rings I'm going to be showing and also modeling for you. So get your cup of coffee. I know I got mine. Hubby ran out and got me a cup of coffee. So, and then just join and watch the show. I will also keep this on my Corseted Jewel Lady page. So if you want to, you got a lot of things to do today, get supper, watch the kids, tutor, or whatever is going on. I get it. I do it. Thankfully, hubby's home today, so he's able to help with the tutoring. and the lunch lady and the computer guy, you know, all rolled in one for the granddaughter. And he's also keeping an eye on my grandson while I come down here because I really like what I do. So anyway, the next ring is number 12, and it's very similar to that royal blue one that I had, except we have that green emerald-like stone in here with that ballerina setting around the outside of this. Yeah, we like to really cover up our face when we do this. Okay, there's that, and then there's all that stamping and more bling. If you're like a May baby, green is your color in emerald, or also if you're Irish, you know, we all have that affinity for the green island there. You can use that. Or if you just plain like green because it reminds you of a royal gem, number 12 is for you. Good. Spam risk coming in. You know, I don't have anybody calling me. I have spam. It's probably about my warranty, what they say. And I'll tell you, I block these calls every time they come in. And every time I do that, they come back on a different number. I don't know. They must have a lot of money. So if you like that southwestern look, this next ring will fit right into that Simply Santa Fe. This is going to have, this is number 13. This has the crackle stone in the middle of, right there, of that white crackle stone. And then you're going to get all of that blue turquoise looking stone in a silver setting. Very pretty. Again, you could wear the triangles pointing toward the heart, or you could wear them outward, however you like it. But if you really like that kind of turquoise look with just the burnished silver, this is a good ring for that. And that's number 13. Moving into number 14, this is a burnished copper ring with some champagne colored stones in there. It's very pretty on. And if you don't have copper in your jewelry wardrobe, I mean, if you start following me, I'm going to show you some really beautiful jewelry. The price is so affordable at $5 that you'll be able to get a lot of pieces. So then you can kind of save money on your wardrobe because you can switch it out with your jewelry. Some plain colored tops and a couple different pieces of jewelry, and it doesn't even look like you're wearing the same thing. That's why when you start to collect, you start collecting different metals too, and that's what I've done. This is the burnished copper, you know, on my earrings. Now, these are in rose gold. These do not match this, but I thought I wanted to show you a little bit of difference between the two while I was here. You can see the yellow color on there, and my earrings are more blush. But if I wore them even with what I have, it is not offensive. Sharon, you're here, honey. Well, hi. So I'm just doing an impromptu ring sale, and this one in copper is number 14. I hope all of you guys are doing good today. And, you know, we're early morning, we have our coffee. Here is number 15, and this is a brass ring. Now, the difference between brass and copper, oh, yeah, they should all, because everything went out. When it got paid, it went out. And, you know, I don't know if this will be a big year for Christmas presents or, you know, Christmas cards, and maybe it will, and it'll put things out, but I will mail. After I invoice on Thursday, when the payment comes in, it's going out. So this system's working very well for me, because before I was like working with the kids and running down and doing a show and then coming back and then doing an invoice, and I thought, no, we're going to have separate days for this, and it's working out really well for me and hopefully for you, because then you kind of can see your budget better instead of doing it like, oh, I spent my budget here. You can kind of say, well, she's not going to bill till this day, so I have time to really figure out what I want to get. Anyway, this ring being number 15, I love it in brass. Brass will always have that green undertone. You can kind of see that there. Copper will have a pink undertone. So there, here we go again. If you don't have brass in your jewelry wardrobe, this would be the time to pick up a ring, because then you can have brass earrings and a brass necklace and the brass ring, maybe a brass bracelet, and you build off of that. So that is number 15. And then number 16 is a silver ring with some pearls in it that are kind of like a blush tone. Just so you can see that. Soft, feminine, pretty, with a little bit of bling. That's in a bezel set, so it's really not going to get caught on your sweaters or any of that. Definitely very feminine, a larger piece, but that's okay because it's fashion jewelry, and you can go out of your comfort zone if you want to. So You know, think about something like this. And then after you buy a ring like this, you think, oh, does Linda have any pearl earrings? Well, yes, I do. Do I have any pearl necklaces? Do I have anything in silver that you can wear? You can always go through my inventory. I'm accumulating a lot because I like what I do, and I think that I'm going to be around for a long time. So that's number 16. Number 17, this is really beautiful in that Simply Santa Fe look. It's that pink stone, the pink crackle stone there, set in the silver. Kind of looks like a little bean. And this would be really pretty if you had that same colored lipstick on. And I know just the shade you can get if you see the Milani line. Oh, thank you, Lynn. This is really good. They're all sizes 6 to 10. It's a stretchy bag. Oh, and my first thought when I did this was, oh, I'm not going to wear a ring with a stretchy bag. However, they're so comfortable. You know, sometimes we get a little bit of water and our other rings are tight. These are very comfortable. You hardly ever, you know, hold your hand at anybody like that. And if you did, they see an elastic back. But you know what? The outside is really pretty. So they will fit probably sizes 6 to 10 really good. My ring size runs between an 8 and a 9. I have large bones, and they're very, very comfortable. And like I have said before, you know, most of the time now, and I have good jewelry. I love jewelry. It's not like I don't have it. But I find myself reaching for the fashion jewelry because you can really complete your look. And on this, if you go, there's so many lipstick shades, but I happen to like the Milani brand. They have, I think it's Pink Orchid or something. It would go perfect with this. So number 17, number 17 is our pink kind of Simply Santa Fe look. Number 18, here's where you're going to go and get your silver look together. But I like what they did on this one. They stamped it. So it has almost like that Indian or Aztec Indian feel to it, Native American. And maybe that's who you are. Maybe that's the kind of jewelry you like. But look at that. I mean, even if I turn to the side, you're really not looking at that. And again, once you get used to our line and once you get used to all these beautiful rings, that stretch back is not going to matter to you at all. It's really, really, yeah, definitely. So, if you like silver and you have to take care of maybe an elderly mother at home or a family member or a baby, you know, we're in that sandwich generation where we're taking care of everybody, and you want to wear this, you don't have to worry about scratching somebody up. However, again, on these stretch back rings, you know, don't swim in them and don't take a bath in them. Don't shower and do your dishes. Treat them with respect. And if you do that, you're going to have them a long time. They're fashion rings. They're not the 14 karat gold workhorses. And this is number 18. But you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to switch into a different look. And one of those would be here. Here's a black metal. You have 3 rows of just bling. Then you have another stone right there that sort of looks like a quarter carat stone in a regular diamond look. We know it's not, but it's just fun. It doesn't matter because number 19 is gorgeous. So this is the day when you're going to be wearing this with like your black jewelry or your gunmetal jewelry, where you might have a bracelet on that's going to go with that, and it's just your whole being is going to be kind of enveloped in that magnificent musing kind of industrial look. That's when this one will come out. Now, because they're stretchy, you can wear them on any finger. You could put one here, one here. You could even put this on your thumb, you know, if you wanted to. So it's your imagination. And I say this all the time, but it's really true. Because it's so affordable, you can take and really make this jewelry your own, exclusive to you, how you want to wear it. If I wanted to take this necklace and wear it down here, if I want to pull it over to the side, like I said, and do that, I'd be able to. If I want to put these little discs all back together and wear it asymmetrical, I can do that because that's my look. So here's another one, which is going to look like the blue and the green one. This is that royal purple stone in that same setting, but you can see when I turn here, there, you see that purple. Really a lot. And that is number 20. Now you can see that they've taken a lot of rings with different stones in a same setting and literally have made them look differently. And like I said, there's the purple. And if you're wearing something purple, maybe that's what you want to do. You want to have a purple ring with silver on it. So that's number 20. And then let me just get this here. All right. And then number 22. Now maybe you like that black metal, but you don't like bling. This one here is in the black metal. There is no bling. It's very flush, nothing to get caught on anybody, not catching your sweater or your hair. Beautiful on. Has a little bit of a design on it, but not a lot of bling, which is great. And then maybe you need that for a day. Maybe you don't want to be blinged out. That's, you know, because when you get your regular jewelry, either you're going to have your wedding band where you told your husband to buy you a honker, or you know you're going to be wearing your just simple wedding band that you wanted, and that's going to be it. Now you can say, I just want to wear all different kinds of looks, and you can. So that's number 22. Number 23 is one that is in gold. And again, their gold tones are very spot on for the real gold, which I always say, mix your fashion jewelry with your good jewelry. Not because you think you can't, you know you can. It's your jewelry. And so what I like about this, it has like that chain look on it. So maybe you have a gold chain bracelet. Oh, Shelly wants number 20 in purple. Okay, let me just get over here. Yep. Let me get you that one. All right, you've got that one. That was number 20. So we'll just put what's left over there. Okay, so now I am on to this gold one here. Let's say you're wearing a gold chain or gold earrings or a gold bracelet, and you just wanted something that was playful, that looked in that style. This is definitely that piece, number 23. Now, I have a lot of requests for the faux turquoise. We love our faux turquoise. And this one is no exception. I like it because it's a little bit more petite. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely, Shaylee. So on this one here, you know, you're going to get that little touch of turquoise, which is number 24. But it's not like a huge stone. It's just a larger ring setting with all the little dots of turquoise and that black and silver. Very pretty. And then it will go with anything that you have. And again, turquoise is such a gorgeous color. So just know that. And that is number. And I get a lot of requests for turquoise. Plus, this band is so comfortable. Really comfortable. Number 25 kind of runs in that same line of, now it's silver. Now it's burnished silver. Now whoever you're taking care of, it's not going to interfere on them. It's not going to interfere on your sweater. It's a beautiful ring. It's going to have the larger back. And that's how it's going to look on. Very, very pretty. And, you know, a lot of these can be switched into like unisex too. This, if maybe your son thinks this is really cool and he likes it, he could probably wear it. We do have men's rings though, so I'll be showing you those too. The next one here is that beautiful moonstone. This is number 26. Here it is. Now, that moonstone is sort of like the cat's eye in that it gets all of the light and then it follows it. Look, see what I mean? Like it's almost magical looking to me. And then you have that filigree setting, a larger back. The ring is going to be a little bit larger on your hand, but gorgeous nonetheless. Now, one of my ladies here loves her large rings. And since I've seen her wear all of her large rings, it has made me feel like I really like the larger rings now too. Because, well, you probably all know her. It's our Eileen. And when she does her back porch chats, when she does them, she wears these rings and they're gorgeous on there. So don't feel like, hey, Cindy, I'm just doing impromptu ring sale today. I've got a lot to go through. So if you see something you like, of course, just claim it. I'm not invoicing on these till Thursday. So that's that moon ring and moonstone ring and the filigree larger back. And again, this one here is number 26. Unfortunately, I don't have cards for these. I have little coat check things, so they would read backwards. It wouldn't make any sense for me to show you those. So here's another one, number 27, and this is going to be in that burnished copper. And you can see up close that it's hearts together that are upside down and going back and forth, and they got little pebbling on there. Now, if you love hearts, it's a perfect ring for you. Like I said, this is number 27. It's gorgeous. If you had something in copper and you would want to have this, then you have your burnished copper and you're set. You've got another addition to your wardrobe. However, if you like Valentine's Day, this is going to be coming up soon. Pretty soon, hopefully. Get through the winter, right? And so this would be a great ring if you just love hearts, and that's number 27. And then I have number 28. This one here, it looks like a flower. And on the flower leaves are all silver. And then you have that big white stone right in the middle. It's not a white crackle stone. It's going to be a white stone. And sometimes you just need a white stone. You're wearing maybe all white. You're wearing that outfit in the summertime when it's all white, big white, a sun hat, flowers in your hair, and you just want to have that look being all kind of universal in that. So if you like white and it goes with everything, this is number 28. The next ring I really like because I tend to be more of a magnificent musings woman. And this one here is number 29. This has that kind of black metal and then the hematite stones. You can see any way that you turn this, you're getting that soft and subtle bling. And that's how it looks on. Kind of hard edge and kind of tough, but yet very feminine at the same time. Right there. So that's number 29. And then this is another of those flower rings right here. If you can kind of see that. Let me get up close on that. And it's like an enameling going on in there, see? And it's just on a disc and a little flower. So let me get this on for you. And again, this is number 30. But if you like flowers, it's very pretty and whimsical, feminine. And I just like how they put it like on that disc. Very comfortable. Number 30. And then number 31, well, it's the Queen's Jewel. There you go. The big Princess Diana ring right there. Beautiful. You've got the ballerina setting on the outside there and all the crystals. And I have this. I absolutely love it. I love all their rings with these gemstones in them like this that are blue and they're gorgeous. And why not, right? I mean, they're so gorgeous that you have a tendency to put these on more than your good jewelry. It's a very strange phenomenon to me. Like, I know I have things that are better, more expensive, but I like the fashion jewelry line because it gives me choices. All right, and then I have number 32 is gone. Number 33, got a little bit more of the Queen's gems going on here. This one, pear-shaped. I love, love, love this ring. Look at the faceting in that middle stone. I mean, can you get any more brilliant than that? Then you'll have the ballerina setting around the pear and then those marquee stones on the side. So what if this is not real, right? Look at that. It is just decadent. I love it. Love, love, love it. And this one here is number 33. And on number 33, let me tell you how many I have left. I have about 6 of these left. So if you want to get all dolled up, let's say we're not going to be doing anything for New Year's Eve because they're going to shut everything down. We can't go anywhere anyway. And you're going to be at your own little party. You could put on all of your bling from Paparazzi. And it would be like, maybe at the most, let's go $50 between your necklace, your earrings, your 2 or 3 rings you're going to buy, a couple bracelet sandwiches going on. You're jamming it. You're looking good. And you didn't spend that much. And then you have them for other times when you went out to get all dressed up. That is the truth. And I'm not kidding. And you do get more compliments on the Paparazzi because of just this design team, what they're doing with these jewels. So it's all good. So that's number 33 if you really want to wow somebody. Now, if you're thinking about Christmas, poinsettia, look at this one. It has all those marquee stones. I love the setting in this. It's like, it's chunky. It's almost like they took the outside and they made it kind of filigree and then puffed it up and put stones in there, marquee stones, and the one in the center. It's pretty, it's festive. It is number 34. But, and you wouldn't have to keep this exclusively for Christmas, but to me, it's a wow piece for Christmas, right? I mean, check that out. You couldn't get more Christmas. It looks like a poinsettia to me. So that's number 34. And then, oh, this next one, I love this next one. This is number 35. This, it's in gold. So you know what? Here's another thing. Add it to your gold wardrobe. Look at that. Very, very royal looking. It just goes across the whole ring, and it's in gold. You know, gold tone, of course. But if you're wearing all gold, what is a better ring to wear than that? I mean, it honestly, if you were married and you have your wedding ring, this honestly could be made to look like a wedding ring. To me, I mean, that could be like a half a carat there, and then you have ring guards on it. So it doesn't look like it's all that far out there, but it's really pretty. So that, like I said, is, let me dismiss my little watch here, 35. It's prompting me to stand up now, but I'm not going to do it. And then, kind of like the purple ring I showed you, this is number 36 with the flower. It has that enameling going on with green. So maybe purple wasn't your color, but you really need something in green. It's got that burnished silver setting, and then like that green. And I want to get in there because it's almost like a darker green. It's not going to jump out at you, but again, it's really comfortable on. See what I mean? So maybe you have an outfit that you're wearing that has green, you want to complement it, and it's in that disc again. It's flat to the touch, not going to get caught on gloves and scarves, and maybe I'm talking to everybody from a very warm climate right now, but this is the stuff we're dealing with. In fact, my husband got out all the box of like the scarves and the gloves yesterday, and we're going through what needs to be washed because, you know, today's the day where like supposedly a big snow's coming. Sometimes I think I'm not ready for it. That means every time you leave the house, you have to get ready to go outside in the snow. Every time the kids leave with you, you have to get them ready to get their boots on because you know they're going to want to play. So it's always a lot of fun. This is number 37. It's a very neutral ring, and I love it because of that. The stone is that kind of tan-colored crackle stone in the silver setting. Well, there are going to be times, like when you're first looking at paparazzi, it becomes like a smorgasbord. Oh, I want this one, I want that one, and nothing really ever matches because we are so excited that, oh, I have to have the Queen's Jewel, and I have to have the magnificent musing-looking one. But after a while, you're going to go, you know what, I need something neutral because I want to wear that one pendant that has that tan color in there, and then that's where a ring like this comes in very handy. And again, this might be what you like the most, is when it's just a neutral stone. So number 37 is a great ring to include in your wardrobe for that reason. And then we'll jump back into something blingier. This is number 38. It is going to be a green moonstone ring. Look at that. See how it just, the light's floating on there? Now, I have a lot of light. There's the ring light. But if I can get it out of there, I just want you to see how, when you put this on, it's going to have that cat's eye thing going on. Plus all the filigree on this. Yeah. But, you know, then we're back to being a little bit more glamorous. Maybe that's who you are. Maybe that's, this almost looks like a jade to me in a way. And we all know how expensive jade is. And I love jade, but I'm not sure I love it so much that I'd want to go out and buy a piece of it because it's really costly. But if I can put this on for $5, and don't be fooled by that $5. That's only because we knocked the middleman out. This comes right from the factory. So it's not like we have to pay the department store and, you know, pay their employees and pay their insurance and pay their heat. It's just coming to us. So everybody's making a profit along the way. Don't ask me how, because it's only $5. But the quality is really good. And so this here, with that filigree around and that setting there and that kind of faux jade look, you can kind of get your thrill. You know, like I put it on, now I'm done with it. I don't want something jade. I just wanted the green, right? Number 38. This here is, the next one is number 39, and it's one of our blockbusters. And when you see it, you're going to know why. Look at that. It's one of those rings that you just go, oh, wow. Look at that. Complete and utter decadence. The way I like it, it's rounded on the top like that. So it really is comfortable on the finger. I have mentioned before, when I first started selling this, I said, if I ever get rich, I'm going to go have a ring made like this because I love that dome effect on the top. But the more I wore it, I thought, well, why would you do that? You know, like I'll just get another ring. If it wears out or if I, you know, the back of it or something comes off and I'm swimming in it or I'm doing something, I'll just get another one. So after a while, you start going, yeah, I mean, why? Why don't I put the money where we need to put it right now? And that's everybody in America putting it back in their savings account because we don't know where this thing is going to go. We don't know what the government's going to do. We don't know if we're going to shutdowns and layoffs and food banks, you know. So this way you get the thrill, you get the look, you don't have the guilt. You can buy something that's nice for yourself to keep yourself lifted, but you're not investing a lot. But don't be fooled by that because it is a good jewelry. And if you take care of it, you will have it a long time. This next ring is number 40. This truly looks like faux jade right there. Yes, it's a larger ring, but I love it. Number 40, way bigger than probably any ring that I have, but it's just one of those fantastic fashion jewelry looks that I don't think our people are even looking at you anymore going, is that real? Is she wearing real diamond? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We have a lot of things to worry about in our world right now. And you know, looking at somebody else, first of all, you don't even know who they are half the time, right? You're at the food store, everybody's got like a shield on and a mask, and you could be sitting there with someone you went to school with, and hi, you know, I don't even know you anymore. So anyway, number 41 is a really good one because that's simply Santa Fe look with a black onyx stone. Of course, it's not. It's a stone it's a real stone created to look like an onyx. So obviously, this is going to go with everything. It's very comfortable. Look at that. It's a wow piece. I could keep it on with what I have on right here because it would match. It's going to match a lot of everything. So if you need something that you want something to match it, or you just love that full black onyx look, it's a great piece. And then we're going to go to number 42. This here is a brass ring, and it's delicate. It has the smaller back. It has those champagne colored stones. Nothing's going to get caught on anything. And I always think brass looks really good with red nails. Now, I don't have any nails, but, you know, if I ever went and had some put on, or, you know, if you could have that look, brass really looks good. And, you know what, you can have a favorite. To this week, you can say, I love brass, and then next week it'll be like, I love shiny penny copper. And even if you bought all the pieces, like say you took $500 and you thought, I'm going to buy $5 pieces, you probably would have enough to fill up like at least 3 armoires of jewelry because you'd have such a selection. You'd have this one for silver, this one here for the gold tone, this one here for the gunmetal. So, you know, don't shy away from it because this is your chance to experiment with different looks that you and me both probably would never have had a chance to do this in our lifetime with gems that would look like this. You'd be getting one piece for Christmas or your birthday, unless you're really lucky and, you know, you're very wealthy. But most of us are like, you know what, I just want my birthstone, or I just want that necklace. And basically that'd be your one Christmas present and you'd be happy with it. So, hey, Deb, I'm doing a ring show. So if you want to hang out with a cup of coffee, I got mine. Beto brought me some from McDonald's. And you can watch and then maybe watch the replay later. I got a lot of new stuff in, and it's been a while since I've had a ring show. And I'm getting, well, right now I think there's like maybe 9 boxes coming when they get here. So I have a lot that's coming in, and I got to move it out because I only have so much real estate in my basement. So this next one I really, really love. And yes, we all have, it's a coffee. It's a new kind of coffee clutch. You know, in the old days, you'd go by the neighbor and you'd have coffee cake and everything. And now we just sit here and do it with each other, miles away from each other. But that's cool, isn't it? I mean, really, it is cool. And so this next ring that I have is number 43. I love it because love the color. It's got those blue moonstones. It has butterflies on it. You know, butterflies are just a symbol of rebirth and springtime and all of that. Here we go. I'm going to flip it around. They're flying upside down. There we go. And so all the stones are bezel set. So they're not going to get caught on anything. If you like light blue, this is a great ring for you. It's a great ring, period. I have it. I love it. I love just how substantial it is. And when you wear something in that same color, it's so complementary to what you have on. So if you love blue, this is one that I have. And on this number 43, I think I have about 4 of these left. I think I had maybe 10. You know, they all go over time. I can tell you that for sure. All of this will go. It's just a matter of time. And then all of a sudden you're on the last one and you go, how in the world did I get on my last one? Like there was one ring that I bought 50 of, and I'm halfway done with that quantity already. It's just like, how did that happen? But it does. So it's a good thing. And so the next one I have is in a gold tone. This is number 44. And I love it because it's bubbly and it's got those rings of the gold kind of built right into the ring, kind of like in a cup shape though. Like you aren't, you know, it's going to be that way. Is that concave? Like I said, I was never good in geometry. So if you're going to put this on, it's a statement. Again, because it has all that dimension to it. You know, if you're into petite rings, this might not be for you. But if you're a person that's bold, you got a good gold bracelet on, and you have good gold earrings on there. Now here we go. This is perfect to show you the rose gold. This is perfect. Look at that. Gold, rose gold. Right there. You can see the difference even here on camera. So something you want to think about when I say I have rose gold in and you really like rose gold, that would be the time to get the thing. But this is a yellow gold, and that's number 44. This other ring here, number 45, is very petite. It has the beautiful clear stone in the middle. The table, I like where the table, and around the table you almost have like a star going on the table right there. If you turn it, you can see all the angles and all of there. That's a good shot. All of that faceting. So you're going to get tons and tons of sparkle. There's that ballerina setting. Here's the shank. Here's that smaller, more petite band. That works for a lot of people that do not like the larger ones. But look at how pretty that is. Yes, it is a wow ring, and that's number 45. Number 46, I'm back to more of that flower, Simply Santa Fe look, and it has a white stone, not a white crackle stone, the white stone again, the one of purity, the one that you want to wear when you want to wear all white, or you want to wear it with any color, and it will go with every color. So there we are, and that number is 46. Now get up close. You can see. It almost looks like a wagon wheel in the middle there with the edges. Right there. So if you like that Simply Santa Fe look, you've seen a couple of styles that I have in here already. And this would be the time to pick them up because a lot of these come out of new releases, which you all know what it means, and maybe some of you don't. They show jewelry every day in new releases. It's a mad rush at 2 o'clock. There's you and probably 300,000 other consultants trying to get the same pieces. Sometimes you'll be lucky. Sometimes it'll fly right out of your card from the person in front of you who ordered more than you, and they'll take it from you. So when you get a piece of jewelry, you feel very lucky. And when you finally get there and someone says, well, can you get that again? Unless they bring it out, I probably can't. So if you like something, and I always tell everybody, that's why this line is so beautiful, because there's always something different in it. It will never, ever be stale, ever. And like I said, I have other friends that are consultants, and I'll watch their presentations, and I'm thinking, I didn't see that piece. Where'd they get it at? How'd they get that? And it blows my mind. And then it makes you want to get in there even more, because it's like, I want to get something like that. There's so many, and they're all designed by the Paparazzi team, which is really kind of cool when you think about it. So on that note, let's move on to if you like pearls. Here is that white creamy pearl. in the ballerina setting in silver, and it has a larger back, basically because the pearl is bigger in the front. Very, very elegant. I say this a lot, but it's almost like that Liz Taylor, Jackie O, that kind of glamour where it's all glitzed up, that it's the diamonds, it's the pearls, it's the, Wallace Simpson, the one that married the prince that abdicated, they would have jewels like this because they're real and they could. But you know what? We can have them too. We can have fun. We can have a good time with it, and we do. And so this morning, I don't know, I got up and I thought, my back really hurts. Well, of course, I was in my studio yesterday and been doing a lot of stuff, and I was trying to clean it up and lifting heavy boxes and all this fun stuff, and I was like, oh, my back. And so I have a Whirlpool tub, so I got in there, I put some Epsom salts in, and I was like, oh my God, this feels so good. And that Epsom salts, if you ever have any kind of like muscle aches or any of that joint pain, try Epsom salts in a bath, even if it's not a Whirlpool. I'm telling you, it relaxes everything, and it's basically because of the magnesium in there. The magnesium is wonderful. I take magnesium every night. It's like a drug. It's like, I'm just really relaxed now. Anyway, on to the next one. It's number 48. And you know what? We run out of magnesium. We don't get enough. There's not enough in our food. And it's one of those, they calm you. It helps your nerves. It helps calm your nerves. It helps you sleep better. It helps you eliminate. So you can never overdose on magnesium. You'll find that you'll just kind of slide into that kind of Zen mode place where I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling relaxed. Body feels good. So just remember, we don't really get a lot of our nutrients. If you eat a lot of sugar, you're going to deplete your potassium and magnesium and all those fun, chromium and all that. So you have to be careful too, but none of us are. Anyway, here's the next one, 48. Look at this. It's like a purple moonstone in there, but I love this setting. Look at that. It's like bling, 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 all over the ring. It's just, put this one on and go out in the sunshine. Yeah. This one, and I'll just keep repeating it for you too, is number 48. But look at that. Gorgeous, even from far away. And you know what? Again, why not? They're beautiful pieces. All right. Number 49. Here's one that fits into that kind of neutral zone again. That where it's a tan colored, and you didn't really want to have anything colored, you just wanted it to be neutral. Beautiful in the silver setting there with the tan stone. It doesn't get any prettier than that. If you don't really want it to jump out, it doesn't. But if you look at it, it's got its own beauty, and it's really, really pretty. And so that is number 49. Number 50. Look at this. It's called the Love Knot, and this one is in silver. And there's the knot and all that bling around the knot with a thicker back. And I always say this, but if you're traveling and you don't want to bring your wedding band because maybe you always take it off when you go to bed, you don't want to leave it on a table, a ring like this is great. Because if, by God forbid, if somebody comes up to you and robs you when you're someplace, you go, well, yeah, well, here, take this one. I got a couple other $5 rings in my purse. You're not losing anything. And if you go in the water and you feel like, I don't care if I wreck this ring, I'm going to go play in the salt water, and you do, and it's not bad. And you don't want to put your real diamonds, even though they're the hardest things on earth, you don't want to be like doing that. You want to be free to move around. In fact, I gave up my career about 2 years ago, and my husband, he's from Mexico, so he was packing up a lot of things that we don't use anymore because there's a lot of people down there that really need them. And so I was kind of thinking, I'm going to go through my closet. And I thought, I'm not in the business mode anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. So I'm going through business suits and scarves and things like that. And I said, that's my past life. I'm not going back. If I would ever go back, I'd buy a whole new wardrobe if I had to. But, it's kind of going to all the things we have, but we really don't need. You need them at a certain time in your life. And that's kind of like where I'm at with the jewelry thing too. Like, I want to have fun with it. I have my nicer pieces, and even shoes. Like, I went through, like, remember, I have a wider foot, so I have all these heels that I used to wear. They hurt my feet because my foot's too wide. And I thought that I wouldn't wear them, and I would go to like the Birkenstock shoe. And I finally said, you know what? I'm not wearing these shoes. So we literally had two huge boxes. One of them was with my stuff in it, purses, shoes. I carry a little fanny pack on me now. I'm out the door. I'm going. You know, I want to be comfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm restricted in any way. I want to have fun with my life. I want to move. And they had this one. I saw on TV that they said Japanese women feel that when they hit 60, they no longer have to wear makeup. That they're just done with it. And I never really understood that. And then I kind of went, you know, maybe it wasn't about the makeup. Maybe it was about all the, 10-inch heels we used to wear. And I still love them, but they're a pain for me to wear. It's like, where am I going? I'm not going to do it. So, the bottom line is have fun with this jewelry. Wear it and be comfortable in it and have fun and play. And if it gets wrecked, it gets wrecked. On the other hand, if the good jewelry gets wrecked, you're going to have remorse. I should have, could have, would have, didn't want to wear it. And that's kind of where I'm at. But back to business now. This is number 51, and I love this piece. It is a flower, like a rose, with all the leaves around it, a little bit of a garden look to it, a thicker back, very, very comfortable. Number 51, a little bit more of a ring, but it's just gorgeous. You can wear it on this hand, or you can wear it on your index finger. It's really pretty there too. And then put something else here, like I started out the show with my gold love knot. And this was mine. I have it. I put my own jewelry on because I'm just like you. I pick it right off the top and I get it. But you know what? Then you can wear it like that. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to mix and match this stuff because that's what it's there for. Number 51. And we'll move into number 52. This is delicate and pretty. Here we go. It looks like a wedding band, but it looks like you picked a pink diamond or a rose zircon for your stone. The bottom has the rose, a bling. Then there's some just kind of cut out in the middle, and then the main stone. Or maybe it's just a ring you like. You don't even relate it to being a wedding ring. Another one that's extremely comfortable, very pretty. The right color nail polish with this. It's gorgeous. It gives you choice. That's why I love this line. I just really do. I love all the choices that I have. Makes me feel good getting ready in the morning. And I don't find it to be like a cheap line, because the amount and the variety that they have, it's just like, wow, how can they keep doing this? But they do. So if you like that pink ring, it's number 52. Number 53 is going to be, if you like those kind of copper colored pearls, here's a setting where it's dome-like, and then you have all of that pave setting around it in that copper color of looks like a copper oval kind of pearl. And again, if you've ever priced out those colored pearls, you know how much they cost. And yes, if you want a copper color pearl, you should go buy it. But if you want to have fun with it and you want to play with it, this is perfect. This is the perfect ring for you. All right, number 54. I like this. Look at all that stamping on that. And I like it because it's in that elongated shape. It really makes the finger look longer. I don't have model hands. My daughter has model hands. I don't. She can pull this off, but I like them when they're long because they take my little chubby little stumpy little fingers and they make them longer, or the illusion of them being longer. So I feel like, I feel good. I feel good in something that looks that good. And that is number 54. And then, of course, I just showed you my own love knot in gold. And if you like that one, that's number 55. And that's the same one as the silver with the little love knot in there. And this is the one you can take with you if you want. If you want to put your ring in the vault at home, in the safe deposit box, in the little safe that you have, and then go travel. It's nice to travel with good jewelry, but you know what? When we went to Spain, they actually lost my son's luggage when we got there. On our way home, my luggage was lost in Paris. So, a lot of this is, why would you want to take things along. And of course, the nicer pieces you're going to carry on your person. But, you know, you only have, I'm carrying this bag. I have my crossbody. I got to have my passport. You know, why cloud it up with things that you might lose that you never want to lose? So the next ring is a glam ring. You're going to the ball. You're going to go to some fancy place, and you need that sparkler. This is number 56. It's going to have that kind of navy pearl in the center, which almost reminds me of a Tahitian pearl. It would need a little bit more lacquer to have that. But then you have all like rows and rows of the ballerina setting around it. So it's substantial. But you know what? I love it. Look at that. Wearing this. Now, of course, I'm in a lot of light here, so it really kind of bleaches it out. But get that kind of like, romantic dinner lighting or something like that. And this piece is going to be like, you know, going crazy for you. So again, why not? Even if you went and you spent $50, I mean, you could get like 10 rings here and you would love every one of them. I guarantee you're going to get them home and you go like, I'm so glad I got those. All right. The next one is number 57, and it's one too that will elongate your finger. And it's got an opalescence about it, almost like a mermaid. Nothing else but the stone. And guess what? It's in that pear shape that I talk about all the time, because pear shape looks so great. You can wear the point out, going outward. It's almost like you're going in the aqua waters. Or if you've ever been to Yellowstone Park and you've seen the hot springs in there, they're so inviting. The color is just like this color. Of course, if you would, dip your toe in there, it would burn it off. But, what I'm saying is the color is there with the water, and water is so pacifying. You can also wear the point toward the heart, and some people do that too. I like my point outward. So if you like that one, that is number 57. Here's another purple ring. This is number 58. For those of you who like the purple stones, let me get close on this one for you. All right, there's the purple. And then all of those leaves have bling in it. It's majestic. It's pretty. It's flowery. It's a little bit bigger. It's gorgeous. I mean, there's no two ways about it. This piece is just gorgeous. And in some ways, I wish I had better lighting too, because you would be able to really see this one in a better light. So that's 58. Now, I think I have number 59 here. Only one of these left. And it's a honker, okay? It's big, but I love it. White crackle stone right there in the pear shape. It's going to have the larger back, but that right there. Let's say you have gone to the Caribbean, and let's say you are sitting out there with your big sun hat on and your gauze caftan over your swimsuit or whatever, and you're sipping on your margarita. Now, wouldn't that look excellent just as a picture? It's gorgeous. I only have one of these left. I was tempted to keep this one because I didn't keep one. And if it doesn't get sold this time, I might just think about it, because the more I see it, the more I want it. The problem is when you sell this jewelry, you're no different than anybody else. I mean, you think you're getting a lot of jewelry. You should see me. I mean, I got a room now that my husband had to build on the wall with the pegboard so I could put the jewelry up. And that's my jewelry. That's what I'm going to wear. I'm not going to sell that. And, and you kind of go, I'm running out of space. But it's so beautiful. And you just go, I have to have it. This next ring is probably one of my favorites. You probably see me wear it a lot. This is number 60. This ring. It has the silver main stone in it. Silver to black. It looks like a smoky topaz. And then you have those 2 rows of all that bling around it, but one's elevated. So this has like a 3-dimensional look to it. Like that. It fits really close to the finger. It's a great pointer ring. That kind of thing going on. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It is my favorite ring out of all of them. And they also have other ones that they have that will come with an Aurora Borealis center and a clear. And I have not seen those to buy those, but I know that if they ever show them again, that will also be one of my favorites, and I'll probably buy a lot of them. So that's the number. This is my first rack of rings. I'm going to step away and put this back because I'm going to bring out another one. And I hope that you stay with me, or that if you're watching this on a replay, you can then jot down on your wish list if there's anything that you'd like to have during this presentation so I can get it out to you. I do invoice on Thursdays, and I will mail as soon as your invoice is paid. And now I'll put up the second rack. We're going to go through 174 rings today, so we're done with 60 of them. So I understand that you have a lot to do in your life. You have dinners to make, shopping to do, people to take care of. So I don't find it offensive if you can't stay with me, but I do hope that you do, and I do hope that you share this. Remember, 1 to 4 pieces is $4 for shipping, and 5 or more I pay for shipping. But because I've created this new system where our cycle starts on Saturday through Wednesday, so anything you shop for in there counts towards your 5 pieces. So, you know, you have a lot of time to get 5 pieces if that's your goal. And if you do, it's free shipping. So it's almost like you're getting a free piece. And if you only want 1 or 2, I get it. I've done the same thing too, where I only wanted 1 pair of whatever they were selling. I didn't want everything. Then it's $4, but it's still a deal. Because with the $5 you're spending and the $4 that you're shipping, you still wouldn't be able to get those things that you're ordering through the department store at that price. So then again, if you buy anything on a Thursday, let's say you're looking at my inventory and you buy something on a Thursday or Friday, I'm just going to throw that into the Saturday show. So we have a good week to kind of say, you know, I just want to get this, or maybe I want to plan for next week because my check is next week. So once she gets done with Wednesday and she's throwing it into the next week, then I'll put it in there on Thursday. I will put it in there on Friday, you know. So Wednesday night is the cutoff. It's Saturday through Wednesday, and then after that, it gets thrown in the next show. So on that note, let me show you the rest of these. This is number 61. It is another moonstone, a little bit smaller than the ones that I have been showing you, but it's pretty nonetheless. It's in silver. Look at like that fancy little flowery design on the side and all around the edges. I'm getting pinged here. Oh, Michael's is pinging me. Michael's, you know, the craft store. Well, you know, they got to tell me their sales, right? All right, let me show you this on. You see what I mean? It's not horribly big. Doesn't take up a lot, but you get a lot with that moonstone. I love the moonstones that they have. So they're number 61 if you like that ring. Number 62 is going to be in brass, and it's going to have that beautiful kind of champagne colored stone there with, like, it looks like is it an octagon or a 6-sided one? Maybe a 6-sided one. And then you have all of the bling up and down. Very pretty. Another one that you could almost wear as a wedding band dupe if you wanted to, if that's your thing. But see how well that goes with this too? I mean, you can mix and match these things. Just like I put the rose gold on with the Life of the Party piece that I just got, and I really didn't think I'd like this piece, but I'm telling you that you can do so much with this. I mean, you can turn it to the side. You could have it like that, having it hang down on the side. Maybe you want to be asymmetrical. You have a 1-shoulder top. You want to bring attention to it over here. You can definitely do that. Or you can just put it together. You can pull this down. You can wear it however you want. And I do have some for sale, and they are number $349 if you like that piece. These will come all together, but you can move them around like I did. So again, it's all a good deal. Number 62, back to the ring. And there's Jane. Jane S. Hi, honey. I'm just doing a ring sale. So, you know, if you're on YouTube or whatever, you can kind of watch me in the background. You might see something that you like. This is another ring that I have. This is one of my favorites. I love this ring. I love it because it's a big flower with the pink in it and the burnished silver. It looks so good on. It's so comfortable. Like, look at that. It's just one of those rings, and that's number 63. But it's a great ring in the spring, too. I love it. I just love it. And again, because they are elastic back, you can wear many rings if you want to. You don't have to just limit it to one. Number 64 is in that gold tone right here. Look at that. I mean, there is a lot of, it's not design, it's just a lot of ring. And then, of course, the gold tone back. That's number 64. But look at the dome effect when you wear this. Very, very rich looking. like a wow, totally a wow back here. So you're getting a lot, and then there's going to be the cutout on the side there. Very nice. And if you like something like that, that's number 64. And then I have, again, a smaller backed ring for someone who likes petite. These are those tan colored pearls in a bypass setting. And let me just get up here for you so you can see. There's bling all around it, tan colored, small back. This looks like a real pearl ring. Does that matter? It doesn't to me anymore, but you know, maybe some people are like, oh, you know, I only wear the best stuff and I don't want anyone to think I'm wearing fashion jewelry. No one would ever know with this if you were wearing fashion jewelry, because it doesn't look like it. Like when you wear the big honkers, you know, yeah, I am. I'm wearing fake jewelry and I don't care, you know. So that's 67. All right, let me get that here. 66 is very similar to the black ring that I showed like that. Here we are. We're in a pear shape with that crown at the top. So if you wore this towards your heart like this, there's a smaller back. Again, that's 67. You'll have the crown. It'll look like the crown there. Very pretty again. But I like wearing my pears out, the point going out. So I like them like that. So again, that brass, I love how they set things in that champagne colored stone. Number 67. I have a ring that has this, it almost looks like a smoky topaz right there. It's going to have some bling on the side with the hematite there. Kind of fun little band. Muted. It's not like a big shiny stone, but it's going to carry enough light off the table of that stone so that you're going to get a lot of bling on it. See what I mean? It's very pretty. And if you like that one, it's 68. Here's a brass ring that's a little bit more robust. Has a thicker back on it. And it has like a brass shield going on there. And that one would look like that on. So that was 69. We're back to these beautiful faux blue sapphire rings that I have here. I want you to see this close up. There we go. There's a pretty good sized table. See that table there? Right there. And then you see all the faceting, and it's going to shimmer off that light. And then it's going to have the ballerina setting. And then on the side, on the shank, there is some more of the bling. Very pretty ring. Smaller back. A little bit more petite than the other blue ring that I showed, but I think that's really pretty. And that's number 70. Number 71 is a rose gold setting, like my earrings. You can see that it matches. There they are, right there. Rose gold. Not shiny penny copper. Shiny penny copper is going to have more of an orange to a brightness. This is going to have a blush. So when you see this with this, you can see there's the blush. All right, so that is a ring that literally, if you were married and you wanted to switch it out, wear this on traveling, you could do it. And there's those 2 rows at the bottom and almost like a 1/4 carat, maybe 1/4 carat at the top. Just like that. Really pretty. Maybe you have a rose gold bracelet that you want to wear with it, and it would match really nice. So that would be something really good to wear. That is 71. 72, it's decadence. Okay, number 70 for Debbie. Let me put your name out for this and make sure that I have another one here, Deb. All right, that one there, that goes to Debbie. Number 70. Okay, that is for you, dear. All right, now we're going to go back to the Queen's Jewels. Decadence at its finest, and I love it. I like anything that's shiny, blingy, big, you know, you name it. I love it. I just do. So this is number 72. Look at that. In a gold setting. Fun. Look at that. The middle stone is like almost like a emerald cut with a step in it. like a square cut is what I'm saying. And then it's got all those different steps with all the outline of that, and then marquees at the top. It is extremely decadent, but why not? Look at that. Like, ooh, ooh, fix my hair, you know, ooh, ooh. See my ring? So if you like this one, it is number 72 right here. I can hear my grandson upstairs tearing up the house. My poor husband. His only day off, I'm like, well, could you watch the kids while I run down and do a ring sale? Oh, he's a gem. He's a keeper. So, 73, and this one here is in brass. So you saw the love knot. I had it in silver. I have it in gold. Want to see the difference? This is my own ring in gold and brass. The brass is a little bit more bolder. I don't know if you can hear that, but he happens to be running across the upstairs. And the gold is more muted. But either way, it's a beautiful, beautiful ring in brass. Right there. And you can almost see the detail on it better than the gold one. So that number is number 73. And if you're an August baby, you're going to like the next one, because this is number 74. And this ring here, in that same style that I had showed with the pink, that pink rose gold one, this has a green stone. So it almost looks like a peridot. And then, of course, you have the bottom with the bling, and then also that kind of radiated, like, cutoutness in the middle on a larger back. And if you happen to be really petite and your fingers are really small, you can consider wearing this on a pointer finger or the middle finger. For me, they're the most comfortable, because I don't have small fingers, is on my ring finger. But I mean, there it is. And if you have green eyes, or you love green, you love this just beautiful little, you know, sparkling gem right there, like a peridot, then this would be the ring for you. It's number 74. And then number 75, it's almost like they took rubies and they put them together with some white stones, very small, but you can kind of see it there, just a little bit of a sparkle. And it's on it looks like you're wearing multiple bands, but you're not. So it looks like that. Looks good with red nail polish. And that number is 75. This doesn't have any like prongs on it, so it's not going to get caught on coats or sweaters, people, babies, any of that. So if you like, let's say your birthstone is July, this would be perfect for you. And it just looks like you put a bunch of bands together, which is nice. So that was 75. Now we can't forget, this here is, it looks like a kind of a purple stone, or maybe a blue. No, it's blue. And it's like the sapphire. It's like that same one in sapphire. I want to get to where we can get some more light, because they look kind of black here, but they're not. They're definitely like a blue stone. Yeah, right here. And it has that same kind of theme, very comfortable. And then you have the blue and the white and all of the different bands together. So that's number 76. Number 77, it's a blush pearl on this thicker back on a silver setting. Looks like ring guards at the top and on the bottom. And just to show you the color up close, there. Beautiful blush pearl. And that's number 77. Right there. Can't miss that. Now, if you're still back on that peridot look, then I definitely have this ring for you, and it's really beautiful. This is number 78. Look at that. It really does have that peridot feel. And if you're an August baby, you already know you love that stone. But here you have oval and a round and a marquee and clear. This color is so becoming at everybody. Look at that. I mean, you're going to have people grabbing your hand if you wear this ring. I can tell you that. It's very unique. And it looks like it could be real because they look like they're peridot stones. But it's a gorgeous keeper. And that's number 78. Now, if you are a lover of that purple, royal purple color, then 79 is the ring for you. This is such a majestic color. and it is blinged all over the setting right there. And then it's just clear on the shank. It's going to have a larger back only because the front needs to be balanced. So if you like that, and you could find possibly like an orchid color or in a tone of violet lipstick with this. I think I even have one from Alani. It would look gorgeous. Very comfortable on. When they make a ring like this, I don't care if anyone knows, oh, it's fake. I think they're so beautiful. They feel so good on. You know, you get addicted to this stuff. You really do. And it's number 79. But wow, what a ring. Number 79. If you like that burnished copper and you don't like bling, but you like stamping, but you don't want to have to worry about bling and getting it caught on a coat or, you know, your kids or when they're combing your daughter's hair, things like that. It's perfect because it's just in copper. It's really comfortable. Look at that. Nothing. You can put gloves on with this. You could do a lot. You don't have to worry about it getting caught at all. It would probably make a good middle finger ring too if you were kind of really dressing up in that copper and you wanted to wear other copper rings. You could definitely wear that there because it takes up a little bit more real estate. But this is number 80. So if you like that one, it's here for you. And then I have number 81, and this is really unique. It has, the stones are small enough. They're almost like a champagne stone in there, where they are almost believable because they're so small. And it looks like either like a snake or just like somebody's handwriting. But look at that on. I mean, that is really, really, I know it's larger, but it's delicate. Very delicate, very pretty. This too would probably also make a beautiful middle ring finger ring there. Because again, it's right there. Or a pointer. You know the pointer finger is all about power on women. They wear it there. They got the power. So that is number 81. But it's a keeper. Very pretty. And we haven't forgotten about our men here either, you guys. Here's a ring, number 82, that if you're a woman and your ring finger is a little larger, and I know that there are a lot of women like that, this line is good. And so let me show you. For men, this is what it looks like. It's a silver ring. Now, I'm going to get close so you can see what I'm going to do. They don't have the elastic back. It's just kind of like, what would you say, kind of brushed silver. But then you go to the back. And what you're going to see are these little striations back here. And that's where they hide the elastic. I don't want to hide my little tag in there. However, this is a great ring for a man because it looks really sharp. And it looks like a band. And you know, maybe your husband just, you know, he wears his wedding bands, but he just wants to play around and have fun. Maybe you have a grandson that loves this. Maybe it's you. Maybe you love bigger rings. Maybe you want to be able to wear this on your middle finger and you want it to look good. You want to pair it up with other rings. And it's perfect because you don't have to worry about size because it will fit you. So that's number 82 in silver. This I am limited on. I didn't purchase a whole lot of these only because I didn't know what the market was going to be. But if I find that more and more men are, you know, requesting these, I can buy more for sure. And then the next ring is number 83, and it's in brass. And it has kind of that, almost a jungle look to it to me. Of course, you're going to have the bigger back. This one, and I always say this, I think the brass looks really good with red nails. And I know a lot of you have beautiful hands. You have them done and manicured. And I mean, I probably could go, I'm very ambidextrous with my hands. I always have them in everything. And especially now with the COVID, I don't do a lot of the salons anymore. I'm just kind of sticking close to home. But you know what? It's a beautiful ring. And I love how it does take up a lot of the space on the finger. So that's something to think about. And it's different, and it's in brass, and it's not blingy. It doesn't have any kind of like shiny stones on it. So, I mean, if it's something that you like that, maybe, you know, just give it a go on that. Now it's chapstick time. I'll tell you what, I should really own shares in this company because I use so much lip chapstick kind of thing. This next ring is in a burnished copper where they took and made the stones more of a coppery color. Look at this. Bypass ring in a burnished copper with almost like a yellow kind of stone. Fiery, really fiery. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Really, really, I cannot stress. This is not a cheap line of jewelry. It is beautiful. Look at that. Yes, it's larger, you know, but it's beautiful. You can't get around this. It's just a beautiful line of jewelry. There it is on the pointer finger. So if you like this one, and I don't think I have a lot of this one left. That's number 84. This is my last one, but that is just a keeper. So like the Queen's Jewel before that I showed you, that was in gold. I also have it in gunmetal. That is a wow piece. Love the middle stone on that. I love their gunmetal. I never wore gunmetal before this line of jewelry. I didn't even know what gunmetal was. I was strictly like, oh, I can only wear 14 karat gold. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I love it. And I love how it's just got that cutting edge of that industrial to it. And then they added that royal look. So if you like this one, it's number 85, okay? And now we're back to brass. And that's another one that's quickly becoming a favorite metal of mine. And I'll show you why. Look at this. In brass with those kind of champagne colored stones. That's 86. Another one that's going to look really, really good with a manicured hand. Look at that. It just doesn't get any better than this, you guys. I am serious. So beautiful. You kind of get into this line and then you get wowed by it all the time. It's really, really great. The next ring I have, I also took one right off the top. I love this one because it reminds me of an evil eye. You know, kind of like in that where you keep ward off the evil spirits kind of thing. This is 87. I like how they put the bling around this ring. Look at that. Then they put just a different, like almost like an olive color stone there, and that royal blue. Beautiful. I also like this ring because it's in a dome shape. So it's very dimensional. But this one was just like, pluck that one right out for me because it is gorgeous. If you have smaller hands, try it as a middle finger ring because it's beautiful. That is just beautiful. And that's number 87. Now, if you really like color and you're looking for a yellow ring, this is number 88 right here. And look at that. It's like a shield, and then it has that beautiful kind of sunshiny colored yellow and all the yellow around it. And it's going to take up a little bit more real estate on the hand. It's extremely comfortable. But there will come a time when you have, you know, you're going to want to wear this color yellow. And it'd be real nice to pull out and say, wow, that really matches it really well. I mean, it's a very, very beautiful color. And I know a lot of you really do love yellow. So, you know, that's why I did purchase this, because I do know that I'm getting used to a lot of your tastes. And I'm kind of purchasing around what I think you would like. And then also please share this with your friends because, you know, we all love jewelry. And if you have a friend that loves jewelry, they could be really surprised when they find out that I can have all of this for only $5 each. I wouldn't even tell them at first because they might say, I don't want to look at it, because that's how I was. I was like, I'm not, $5. Ugh. But then I looked at it and I realized it was not just $5 jewelry. We really are getting a deal. So 89 is the next one. Pear shapes are my absolute favorite shape of a stone in any gemstone. And look at this one. Yeah, this is quite the stone. Look at the faceting in there. Look at the ballerina setting around it. Look at the amount of stones going down. Hi, Susan. Going down the shank. For you, Susan, I am a paparazzi consultant. I sell $5 jewelry. Don't be afraid of that because the quality is really nice. And you might be familiar with paparazzi too. But I'm doing a ring sale today, and all you have to do, I won't be holding a number. I will be telling you the number because I don't have numbers. They're basically code check numbers, and they would look backwards. So this one here is number 89. It is so elegant. So elegant. Pear shapes to me are just the bomb. They are the best. So if you like this, that would be number 89. And also, for those of you who have joined, if you have any friends that you know would enjoy a jewelry show, maybe you could share this with them. Also, we ship 1 to 4 pieces for $4, and anything 5 or more, I pay for. But if you shop with us during the week, our cycle starts on Saturday through Wednesday, and anything you purchase in that time will not be invoiced until Friday. So that gives you an opportunity to maybe get a couple more pieces in that you want. And if you don't pay shipping, it's like you're getting a free piece of jewelry. So, just something to think about if you're into fashion jewelry, because it's a great line with a lot of variety and very, very affordable. So the next thing I'm going to show you here is, let me just get there. All right. It's a copper ring. And if you don't have copper in your jewelry wardrobe, this is the time to pick it up. But this is also a butterfly, you guys. And you know the meaning of a butterfly. There's just so much meaning to this. So many people love butterflies. They're free spirits. Maybe a person that's deceased comes back as a butterfly and they're flitting by you. I mean, there's been so many people that talk about the rebirth of a butterfly. If you like this ring, it's number 90. And for those of you joining too, I have 170 different style rings here. I've already been through one tray. I'm on number 90 here. And if you would like to watch this presentation from the beginning, just go to the Corseted Jewel Lady page and you can watch it. And then if you'd like to order something later, please don't put it at the end of the replay, because I probably won't get noticed that you want it. And just personal message me and I'll make sure that you get the piece, okay? So the next one, I like wearing this one. It's number 91. It has just a black stone. It's not a stone. It's just a black, not even a gem. I mean, it's a plastic stone, but it has that ballerina setting around it. And there's Annette. Hi, Annette. And then what I like about it is it goes with everything. And it has bling. And it's extremely comfortable. So yeah, look at that. I mean, you could see it from far away. If you do like black and white jewelry, this is perfect. If you have like your black and clear bracelets that you want to wear, this is gorgeous. It's one of those pieces that's like a staple that you probably would like to have in your wardrobe, because black goes with everything and it's shiny, it's gorgeous, bigger back, but extremely comfortable. And if you like this one, it's 91. The next one I have, this is number 92, and I think I'm limited on this one. No, I guess I have about 5 of these left. This is gold. This truly is one of my favorite rings that I did get. Now, I have to show you why. Look at the bling in the middle, and then it looks like the top and bottom are almost like ring guards. And you're going to have the stretchy back. That's okay. I love it because it's in a dome shape, so it has some dimension to it. It's extremely pretty on. Look at that. I mean, it really looks like I said, if you were traveling and you didn't want to wear your real wedding ring, you could almost put this on as a wedding ring dupe. Take it with you. Don't be afraid about leaving it, in the hotel room or something like that. The cleaning lady will be pleasantly surprised. However, if you value your paparazzi jewelry and know that I can't get another one of these, because that happens a lot in this line, then you will probably go, I need to take care of it a little bit better, because it may not come back in. They are designing constantly. We have new releases every single day. Most of us shop every single day to try to get something that's unique and fun and beautiful for all of our clients and people who like to shop with us. And if you, start watching me more, I'll get to know your taste and know to pick up things for you. And again, none of this is obligation, because all of this jewelry will sell. I was a little afraid of it at first, but I'm telling you, I've never seen anything not sell here. There are a lot of people with a lot of different tastes. So, you can always say, well, hey, look for flower rings, or look for gold, or look for bling. This one here is number 93. And it kind of looks like a musical symbol to me. It's in silver, and it has those hematite stones. These make great gifts because they will fit. And there you go. And, if you're buying it for someone, you don't want to spend a lot, you could get, like, for $5, this ring. It will fit sizes 6 to 10. Buy a bracelet with it. Go on the Corseted Jewel Lady page. I have all of my inventory on that page. You can scroll through it. I would tell you to personal message me about what you want, because with Facebook, if you hit 5 or more pieces with me, I'm not going to charge you shipping. If you order through that medium there, they're going to charge you shipping, and I have no control over it. So something to think about. I mean, you can find really unique pieces. You would never find this at a department store. They're just not going to have it. They just don't have the real estate to house this many different pieces. And so they have to pick like the designers with the few pieces that they have. And a lot of our stuff just runs circles around that. So that piece there was number 93. This one's number 94. It has enameling on it. Very pretty in that kind of salmon color. And if that's your favorite color, to me it kind of reminds me of a snake in a way. And then you have all those clear bling, but it's all enameled. So it's really, really pretty. Very comfortable again. When you buy rings and you can buy them for such an affordable price, it means you can switch them out every day. And every day, I know we're all stuck in this place where none of us can get out of right now. We all wish we could go on vacation, and we all wish we could have Thanksgiving. We're all doing these things, but if you keep yourself afloat by making you feel better and that you're more presentable, when we finally get to where we can get to semi-normal, you will be all ready for it. You'll be ready to go out there blinging. I thought my thing was talking to me again. So anyway, this one here, like I said, is enameled with that salmon color. And if you like that, that's number 94. Number 95 is so beautiful. It really, truly looks like a London blue topaz. I have a lot of London blue topazes that are real because I love them. And this one here, look at all the faceting inside of that stone that the light is hitting. You're also going to have all that bling on the outside. This ring is extremely comfortable. It's number 95. Very comfortable. And look at how beautiful that is. And you might say, well, I don't wear big things. Neither did I. And then you get them and you think, well, I think I'll wear it, And the next thing you know, you're really liking. And then you want to go to something else. And at the affordable price that they have here, you can make yourself look good and feel good, and not be in that frumpy kind of like, I got my jogging pants on again. I'm just growing into my jogging pants. The quarantine 19 that we're all experiencing right now. We can't get out and go exercise because the health clubs aren't open, or if they are, you have to be like flashed in and sprayed with disinfectant before you come in and before you leave. So, it doesn't make it feel like, oh, I really want to go. You just kind of feel like frumpy. And this stuff will help your psyche. I promise you. So if you like that color, number 95, and it's yours, just let me know. And again, I'm going back on a brass ring. I tend to go to these all the time. I just love them. But this is a bypass with all those champagne colored stones. What a fun piece of jewelry. This is number 96. Let me just get this on. Again, here we go. Brass with like a long or a manicured hand looks fantastic. Yes, it's a little bit larger. But why not? Because you can. And you know what? It's flush. So you can get this into your glove. You can help a little baby without scratching them. You can comb your granddaughter's hair or your mom's hair if she's lucky enough to have her here. So number 96, it's really beautiful. Number 97, it's one of those wow rings. Like you can put this on. You can put this on with your jeans. You can put this on for a wedding. It's just so decadent. But look at that. It's almost like there's a mirror of, look at that. Isn't that cool? Inside of that ring, you can see the ring. It's like infinity going on right there. And when you get to the end of it, it almost looks like a little eyeball in there. But here we go. The table on this one is really big. That table right here. And then you have like cuts around that stone. Maybe it would look better under this. You'd really get to see that. See what I mean? There's the table. And then it looks like stars all around it. But when you turn it, and there's Ashley. Hey, Ashley, honey. I'm just having a ring show today. So if you see anything you like, just let me know the number. I can't hold up cards because I have little coat check cards and they'll be backwards. So you have to listen to what I'm saying. You guys can also look at this on a replay because I'm halfway through. I have 170 different style rings. I'm on number 97. If there's anything that you like, let me know, and I'll get it out to you. And this is how gorgeous this piece is. And how it looks on, it's very comfortable. They're also stretchy back. They will fit everybody 1 to 10. If you're extremely petite, it might not fit you, but there are some with a smaller band that will fit you. So you have to just, you can wear them on any finger, but I mean, that is just gorgeous. How do you like my little Cougarific wrap? These wraps are only $5, you guys, and it's furry. And I thought it would go really nice with the life of the party that I had here with this little thing here. So I switched out the earrings, and like, look, if I tell you what I have on right now, I have 2 rings, a bracelet that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Look at this. I look like $1 million. So, I mean, this is fun fashion jewelry. And today we are concentrating on the rings. So, this one here, if you don't have it, I would tell you to get it. It also looks good on a middle finger. There. It's just fun. Don't swim in it. Don't do your laundry in it. Don't do the dishes. Don't wash your hair. Take it off. Treat it with respect. You'll have it a long time. They are gorgeous. They do this. They make them. They have new rings every day. I don't know how they do this at the price and how they have the variety. So that is number 97. Number 98. You saw me bring out my love knot that I wore down here in gold. A nice dupe for a wedding band if you're traveling. You saw it in silver and you saw it in brass. I didn't forget about copper. Some of you absolutely love this burnished copper, and this is no exception. The stones on here are more of a champagne colored than more of a clear. Look at that. All of that. It's beautiful. Stretchy back. You put that on, and there's that copper color. Jumps out at you a whole lot more than the gold did. But then again, maybe it's a copper day. Maybe you're wearing stuff because you like it to be in a copper, and that just happens to be your metal. This is number 98. Number 99. I haven't forgotten about you women who love the Southwestern look, the Simply Santa Fe. This one here is gorgeous, and it has almost like that fire opal effect of these beautiful, almost translucent little beads on here. Then you're setting that silver setting with the shank being clear. It's going to elongate the finger. Looks like my granddaughter's off for lunch now, but hubby will take care of her. And then it looks like that on. I mean, it's really, really pretty, isn't it? All of that right there. So if you like this one, this is number 99. Number 100 is, again, for that magnificent musing person who likes the industrial edge to their jewelry. This is in that black gunmetal, stretchy back, and some bling. And this one here, it's just a robust ring, but it's just drop dead gorgeous on. I happen to be the magnificent musing type girl. I like that tough edge on those pieces like that. I think that's really pretty. All that black metal. It's striking. So if you like that, I have the ring for you, and it's number 100. 101. This is really, really pretty. It's regal, it's royal, it's red. Look at that piece. It's like a red moonstone in there. The light is going to follow that red stone, and it has almost like a crown setting on it. And down the side is bling. It's set in a larger back to keep it stabilized on the finger. Look at how beautiful that is. It is really regal and royal. I think it is. So if you like that, it's 101. And then we can't forget about purple. Number 102 is this. It is just like some kind of it's not a stone. It's probably some kind of plastic bead in there. What I like about it is they put first of all, the color is so royal. I love it. And then you have all of these white rhinestones around it that are bezel set. They're not going to get caught on anything. There's no prongs, nothing to hit anything, nothing to scratch anyone, a pet or a baby or a grown-up or yourself. But wow, that is really cool. And if you have, that's your favorite color. If purple is it for you, then this is the ring for you, because that color, it couldn't get any more purple. Then what you do is we have this purple in our line, and then the next time I bring out The necklace that matches this, you could say, hey, I want to get that necklace because I've got that ring. And the next time I bring out a pair of earrings that are in this purple, remember, they use the same color metals. They all match. They might bring out a different style, but it won't be in a metal that doesn't match the other metals or anything like that. So you have to really understand that you can coordinate these pieces over time. So that's 102. The next ring I have is in brass. I love this one. This is number 103. Look at that. It's a bigger ring, champagne colored stones in there. Just gorgeous on. A little bit bigger. Look at that. I mean, that almost matches my bracelet. Truly. My little cougarific one. Look how much fun. Right there. So if you like that, that's 103. Now, you're probably wondering, well, she talks about copper. She talks about burnished copper. Well, they have two kinds of copper. They have a shiny penny copper, like a penny that's brand new. And then we have like the, what they call it, the stressed copper, where it's more burnished, more antique-y looking. Well, I have a ring in shiny penny copper. And here it is. And this is what I'm talking about. The smaller back might fit some better with a petite finger. It will fit sizes 6 to 10, so don't worry. But there's that shiny penny, and they blinged it out with like a bypass with bling on it. And this is going to look very pretty on your hand. Very feminine, very petite because of the petite back. I'm going to get my little tag out of the way here. But basically, that's what it's going to look like. See what I mean? Like, it's really, really petite. You know, you can wear these with your real rings too. Don't forget about that. Maybe you have rings that you absolutely love. Maybe a birthstone that you received from a relative. Maybe your wedding ring. Maybe just something that you've always had in the family and you want to wear it. Go ahead and then match up these pieces of jewelry. Wear it with it. There's nobody saying that you can't. You absolutely can. You can wear this with anything you want. And that is number 104. The next one to me reminds me of like an Art Deco type of ring. It's number 105. It's in a gold tone, but they hollowed out the whole thing and they just did it. Like if you've ever looked at the buildings in Miami Beach, they have all that Art Deco. The lines are very streamlined. Circles are real circular. Well, that's what this reminds me of. And you'll have the bands going, but then you have the circle. And then it's hollowed out. Smaller back. That's what it looks like. So more of your skin's going to show through, but it's a great conversation piece. And that is really cool. And again, with the streamlines in there, it just reminds me of an Art Deco piece. So that is number, get here, 105. And I have more shiny penny copper, you guys. This would be the time to pick these up because they don't make that many of them, okay? So here's one in the shiny penny copper with a little bit more bling on it. It looks like the center stone is about like a 1/4 carat size. And then you just have bypasses going with all kinds of bling on it. Yeah, almost matches my bracelet. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That one ring, yeah. But look at, isn't that pretty? Like shiny penny copper again. So maybe you don't have that much shiny penny copper. So when I put out these sales, buy that piece. And then pretty soon you'll have 2 pieces. Then you'll have 3. Then you'll have a pair of earrings. Kind of think in those terms because there are people that are addicted to paparazzi. I'm one of them, you know. And when you know that they're going to match everything, then I'm going to get that shiny penny copper earring because I know I'm going to have a necklace that's going to match it. I probably already have the bracelet. Now I need the ring. So this would be the time when I have these ring sales to say, she's got the volume, let's get it now. And you can go to any one of us, but each consultant will pick out something different for the people that come to her. So maybe there's a crowd that comes to another consultant and they're very much the Simply Santa Fe, and maybe one comes to another one and they're totally into Fiercely Fifth Avenue. And if you're not into all like bling in that, that's not, you know, that might not be the person for you. I'm trying to get a well-rounded where I can meet everybody's needs or new people coming in and just tell me what you like. And I will look for that. So this ring here, if you like shiny penny copper, is number 106. But I haven't forgotten about my flowery ladies. And this is number 107. And it is like a silver tone ring on a thicker back. And then in the middle of that flower is just like a beautiful red, kind of a red, true red color, little point of accent. And look at how cute that is on. And maybe you think, well, okay, I'd like it, but I like it better on a different finger. Then you wear that one, and then you maybe wear the ring that maybe, you know, you got when you were 16 years old, and you can do that. You can do all of that. You can mix all of it. And I know all of you are listening and you do that. So this is the, again, that flowery kind of ring at 107. 108. This one here is in silver, and it's going to have like a champagne colored stone. So the good part about this is you could wear this with your gold and silver because it has both colors in it. So maybe you want a ring that's going to be a workhorse for you that you just love. You want to wear it every day, but you would go between silver and gold a ton. This is exactly the ring that you would need to do that because it's going to pull from each color into and kind of combine them. So if you like this one, it's number 108. And again, it's always best to watch these ring shows with a little pencil and paper and then say 108 silver with champagne stone rings. If you don't want to buy it now or you're looking at your budget, I don't think all these are going to sell out today. I'm just putting out there what my stock is. Now what's going to happen after I have this show, I will get pinged all day long. What do you have here? What's that? Some will get sold out, some won't. Some might be in another ring show at another time. But then I will be adding new things too. This is for me to kind of clear out some of my inventory because I have a lot of new inventory coming in. So I want to make room. I'm already on my fourth. When I say that, I'm going to show you what I'm working off are these little things they have in a fabric store. Okay? So I thought it'd be a great way to house the demos. But, you know, you can only have so much room. So that's why I'm saying it's just if you like something now, jot down the number. And then if you want to come back and say, I need to purchase that, hopefully I'll have more or that won't be the one and done. And you'll be able to get it. Now, the next ring I'm going to show you is, it looks like a shiny penny copper set in a burnished copper setting. And I'm going to tell you, this one is one that they're fighting over. It's a flower, but it's so pretty. And this is number 109. Look at that. I mean, there's a lot of detail on this ring. I don't know how they make all this detail, really, seriously, for the price that we get it. I've stopped asking, but look at that. And then there's the burnished copper. So it almost looks like shiny penny copper in a way, but let me just put this with a shiny penny copper to really test the waters here. All right, shiny penny with the little tag on it. There's shiny penny. And there's burnish. I mean, you could put them together, but, you know, maybe not so much shiny penny if you're going to wear this one. However, this is really pretty and so feminine on. Look at that. I mean, it's just pretty. How can you stand? That's what I'm saying. I was never a big ring wearer before. I had my rings, but they were a certain size. But look at that. So pretty. So if you like flowers and you like copper, then 109 is definitely the ring for you. Now here's one that's number 110. It almost looked like these lemon drops we used to eat as a kid. It'd be like in the shape of like a marquee. But you can see they're really translucent. And if you love yellow, this would be a color for you. But it's not yellow. Like, for instance, when I showed ring number 88, which was here, in that kind of egg yolk sunshine color, this is not. This is translucent. However, this one being number, let me just make sure, 110, this is how it looks on. Really pretty, elongates the finger, great. But you wanted to wear your yellow, so this ring here is number 88. Put that one on. You could wear them together. They're just a different, one's really opaque and one's translucent. So if you like the opaque one, that's 88. And this one is number 110. You see how it picks up the light? It's really pretty. It feels very summery to me, like you would wear this outside at a festival, at a church festival, at a family picnic. It's just pretty, it's alive. You could wear them both. They're just lovely yellow colored rings. And then this ring, again, is one of my favorite. You have that lemon drop, right? The lemon drop, and remember, like, I don't know what they were called, but we'd get them at the show house when you go to the theater, and they'd be like in that kind of like lemon shape. And literally, I would eat all of them till I had like sores in my mouth. I was ridiculous. But, you know, now to go to, I haven't been to a theater in so long, I can't even tell you, because if you even want to go with your mate or a friend, I mean, it's about $50 to get in. If you're going to get popcorn, you're going to get a soda. And to me, I would rather be in my own home, be comfortable, and be able to use the bathroom if I had to use it, you know? I mean, I could make my own popcorn. So I don't really go to theaters that much anymore. But, you know, when we were young, we would go all the time, you know? But then again, it was, well, I'm going to date myself when I say this, but my mom would send us to the show on a Sunday, and it would be a quarter to see like 2 movies. And that's never going to happen again. So, but you know, it was fun. And then of course you had the middle part where they'd have the Three Stooges or something in there, and it was just a fun afternoon. So for $1, you could go and you get a soda and some lemon drops and whatever. But yeah, now it's a big deal and a big expense, and I don't spend a lot of money doing it. So anyway, the next ring I'm going to show you is number 111. I love this ring. It's got the hematite stones on here. It's constant bling, however, it's subdued. It's another color to me that goes very good with red nails in that kind of red and black way. I love, like, I hold my hand back here and you can still see it, and yet it's not diamond-like, you know, it's just shiny in that muted way. So if you like this, actually it's in a silver setting. I take that back. It's in silver, but it has the hematite, so it looks black. Because I believe I have a black one, probably on my next tray, that's all black, but we'll see that later. And so this one is 111 right there. So if you like that, that's good. And you can let me know. And then this next one is really pretty. If you like the color Swiss Blue Topaz, this is a wow. This one here is number 112. Let's get the little lens on here so you can see all the detail. Look at that. Heart-shaped, marquee, square, another square, and an oval, and a square, all on that pave, all over this white clear stones on a thin back, drop dead gorgeous on a beautiful dupe for a blue star sapphire, for a blue topaz, right there. Very pretty. And if you like that, that's 112. Now, if you're a lover of moonstones, white moonstones, the next one is 113. Look at that. So, so, so pretty. And up close, and this moonstone follows the light. So no matter where you turn, it's like a cat's eye in a way. But I wanted to get close to show you that setting too. I mean, if you don't like bling, don't get this. Because this is going to shine. This is going to be blingy. It's going to be large. It's decadent. I love it. I love, love, love it. Right there. Just gorgeous. It's hard to believe the affordable price of this jewelry. I'm telling you, you will absolutely become addicted to it. It is because it's so pretty. And so this one here is 113. Now, if you guys like that color avocado, but you never really thought about it in jewelry, look at this one. Beautiful green, kind of avocado inside. Kind of, you can see yourself wearing this one, sipping a margarita, right? It's pretty. I love it how they're making a lot of jewelry now that I'll be getting in. It has kind of that army green feel to it too. But there's just something about this avocado green that's really attractive to me. And if you like that, that's 114. Well, we can't forget about the color red, right? And a bigger red ring. And I have that one for you. This is number 115. It's the Aztec calendar, if I've ever seen one, with all of that red crackle stone. So these are real stones, you guys. They make them look like a red, I don't know, it's not turquoise, but it would be some kind of red stone. It's just crackle stone, and they're real stones. Beautiful, big, yes. I mean, truly big. But look at it. It's just, You can put this on, you can put another red one over here, you can do the red, you know, everything in red crackle stone. I have a lot of pieces with that. Maybe you've already purchased them and maybe you didn't get this one, but this would be perfect with that. And it's also, I guess it's really comfortable. You know, fit sizes 6 to 10, goes on easy, makes a great pointer ring. Oh, why not? Because you can. Because you want to get dressed up, because you want to feel pretty, because you want your mate to still think that you're exciting and that, you know, even though you might have been together for years, you still have this creative force about you and he knows why he hooked up with you in the first place, you know. So you want to keep the flame going, and you know, we all do, and we all want to look pretty, or we wouldn't be watching this, because that's not what you do. So the next one that I'm going to show you is 116. It's this. You're going to have that blue moonstone again, 3 of them. And then the other ones are just kind of paved leaves. It is very feminine looking to me. It's going to take up a lot of real estate on the finger, but it's just gorgeous. You just can't go wrong with this. The blue stone, if blue is just your color, you want it. If you feel like, well, you know what, that would look so good in the spring or maybe the summer, and I'm wearing my shorts and I'm looking really good, and you know, I've got this great jewelry on, and I have it now, and I don't know if they're coming back with this, and you go, you know what, for $5, I need to get that ring, because I would wear that in the spring and summer. I probably would end up wearing it all the time, but you know what, because you have so many of these rings, you don't have to. You can say, oh, I'm going to take out that blue one now because it's a sunshiny day, and you know, I'm going to have that big old sun hat on, and I'm going to have maybe some colored stones like this for earrings. If I happen to have them, you'll say I have the ring, let me match it up. So yeah, this would be the time, if you like these things, to get them now. And then this next one, the color on this one is so magnificent. This is number 117. Look at this. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I've showed you up till now 117 rings. Some of them might have been in the same style with different colored stones on them. But here we go with that blue topaz dupe again. I like how they made this one a little bit more asymmetrical, and then it loops over and gets down to all of that bling. But can you imagine how many looks you can have just wearing these? When the time is right, and when we can all go out to coffee with our friends, where we don't have to have everything all guarded, and you're wearing something like this, and you're sitting outside in that summer breeze, and your ring is just crackling with sparkle from head to toe there, your friend, you know, people are going to look and go, wow, that's really beautiful, or that's really a stylish woman over there, she looks fantastic. You know what, I mean, why not? It's just one of those things you can do with this jewelry line. It's number 4. I say this all the time. I don't sell this jewelry. I show jewelry. I'm showing you what I have, because I don't need to sell it to you. You're going to like it or you're not. You're going to buy it because you're like, I have to have that. I was watching another shopping channel, and they had a ring that looked almost like that, and that ring was $100, and that was still a good price. But I can get that one for $5, and I'm going to get that one, and then maybe I don't have to spend the money over there. And there's Mary. Hi, Mary, honey, baby. So yeah, I'm doing a ring show. I'm halfway through. So if you see anything you like, you know the deal. Just tell me the number. And all this will be going on the invoice on Thursday. So whatever you know, if you want to order something, it goes over there. So the next ring that I have is one that I absolutely love, love, love. It is number 118. It is this. It's a crown ring. The colors on this are phenomenal. Right there. You've got magenta. You've got that oil slick color in there. More magenta, more oil slick. And the magenta. I cannot keep oil slick here. Most of the time, I can't even get it. That's how popular it is. However, if you were lucky enough to get the Life of the Party earrings that had oil slick in them, I still have some, and they would match this ring with that oil slick. But this ring here is number 118. It has the smaller back. I love the colors in this one. They also went, and I'll be showing you this later, I put this one on. It's all in that silver tone. Silver with like almost like that, you know, smoky topaz look. So here we are, right there. Same ring. Let's do that. Same ring, but total different look, right? That's what they do. So if you like 118, this would be the time to get it. These are not, these were new releases. So when they're gone, if they don't bring them back, and I've been in it for a year now, and I don't see a lot of repeats. So just so you know that. You like the thing and I have it, you get it. That's how this probably should work, right? All right, the next one that I have is one of those honkers, you know, like you gotta have it because it's just decadent and large and beautiful. And it's in silver and it's 119. And I have to put the lens on in here because it's so bright in here. Look at all the paved stone on here. It is like incredible. 118 for Mary. All right, let me make sure I have a whole lot here. All right. Oh yeah, we have enough for Mary. All right, that's cool. So back to this one. Silver, honker, bling, very comfortable. I mean, I have so much light you can't even see. But if you had this and you were driving in your car, you better be careful because you're going to be having a car accident because it's so blingy. It's just, it's going to, dinner club lighting, it'll look fantastic. If you ever get to go to a disco or a nightclub, which I don't think is ever going to happen again, this ring would be fantastic. However, you can wear this on any finger. So you can wear it there. You can put it on your pointer finger here. You can wear all other rings there. Because of that stretch back, you can have a lot of fun with this. I own this ring. I love this ring. It's 119. And then, of course, I love anything that looks blingy. So I had to buy this one. This is a brass ring, number 120. Here we go. Another decadent blinger. Look at the middle stone there. There's a ton of light. All the pave stone around it in a brass setting with a bigger back. Yeah. You know, even if you could get a ring like this for real, like, you know, you were going to go to the jeweler, you probably wouldn't even want to wear it because you'd be afraid, like, what if I lose it? This is fun. This is like almost like a bypass going this way and that way, and then they intersect in the middle to the huge stone there. In brass. Again, this is number 120. It is drop dead gorgeous. Really pretty, blingy. You know, I'm showing a lot. I'm showing you those things that aren't blingy for those who don't like blingy. Or maybe it's a Saturday and you're going food shopping and you just don't want to wear blingy. Then I have other rings for you. You know, for instance, like this this brass 83. This you might just want to wear it and get it in and out of the car. It looks fun. It looks like it could be a real ring or whatever. Maybe that's who you are right here on this one here, a numbered 120. That's just what you wear and what you do. So right there, brass, love brass. So I'm going to put this tray away and bring out another one. I have 174 rings. So we have a little ways to go. And again, if you watch this on a replay, please don't post at the end of the replay because I may not see it. Just send me a personal message and let me know which number that you want. So I'll let you all talk amongst yourself while I be right back. And you can sit and listen to my grandson laughing upstairs. All right. Maybe take a water break. It's just Thanksgiving week, and I figured it was just time to move a little bit of the inventory because right now I have 9 boxes coming, and that's a lot, and I need to put it someplace. So, all right, are y'all ready for the last rack here? Okay, this one here has a beautiful blue stone in it. You've seen this setting before. If you bought one of these in every color there was, you wouldn't even look like you had the same ring on because each one of the stones are different. But this happens to be in that blue topaz color. And it's beauty on. That's all I gotta say. It's very rich looking, pretty. In a regular normal light or sunlight, this will be so sparkly, it'll just blind you. And that's what we like, right? We just do. All right. This next ring, it's going to be big. If you don't like big rings, you don't need to buy this one. If you like them, then this might be the time to get it. This is 122 green, looks like green jade in a silver setting. Yes, it's weighted, so it's going to feel like it's a piece on you. Look at that. But it's one of those rings, again, where you're going to be on vacation and you're going to be, sitting at one of those poolside bars, and you're going to have on your big sun hat, your margarita, and you're going to be wearing this. Well, then, yeah, I mean, it's like, cool. That looks so cool. It's noticeable. You look artsy. You look really fantastically unique, It's one of those rings. So if you like this, it's 122. I don't have a lot of these left, but I did keep one. And I'll tell you what, I love wearing it. It's just really, really pretty. The next ring on this is number 123, and I just want to check this one. Maybe this is 123. I think this is my last one on this. This is silver with butterflies. And, butterflies have that beautiful message of freedom and born again and spirited. But here they are, and they're all over this ring. And then the ring has dimension to it, like when you look at it from the side. Really super comfortable. Look at that. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but it's fun. It's like, you're probably not going to wear it in the winter. Maybe you will. Maybe that's who you are. You love butterflies. I had a friend, and he loved butterflies. He loved them. He had butterflies everywhere. And you know what? I mean, I used to give him gifts because he just loved butterflies. Here we go. It's here. Maybe you save it for the springtime, maybe around Easter, maybe wear it in the summer. It's great. But that is number 123. The next ring here is 124. It's in a silver setting. It's kind of domed, and it has pink stones, but they kind of alternate on each side going forward. So you kind of see that. It's like a pink, maybe like really better than a pink, maybe more of a magenta. This number is 124. If you feel like you have to have something pink and silver, I like it because it's domed, but not really high. There's no prongs or anything to get caught on that. The perfect color nail polish would look fantastic with this, and then you'd have to pair it up with the perfect color lipstick. So it'd be that kind of day, but it would be beautiful. The next one I have is in a flower motif. This here is all of these little filigreed flowers going around, and then a white stone. It's like a plastic bead. It's not a stone. It's not crackle stone. It's just white. And sometimes you need just white. You don't need crackle stone. You don't want to look like it's Southwestern. You just want it to look pretty and white, and I can wear it with a lot of different things. And I like the purity of white. And maybe I'm wearing a lot of white clothes that day, so that'll go really good. And that is number 125. This next ring is a blinger. It's number 126. I'm going to put it under the lens right away so you can see it, because you won't even get to see it on here. It'll be blinging you so much. It's got, look at that. Now it looks like it's going on an angle there down the middle. It's a little bit lifted. If you can kind of see, there's a part of that's lifted, but it's a blinger. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Again, if you like a ring like this, it's number 126. Extremely comfortable. But you see what I'm saying? It's kind of lifted on the center piece. That's what it looks like, that piece going diagonal. It's kind of, I mean, that is really, really pretty. Very rich looking. And I just think that is a great sparkler. So that's 126. Now I'll show you a ring that's kind of in that simply, oh hey Kristen, I'm just going through a ring sale here. I'm almost 2/3 of the way through now. So if there's anything later, maybe you want to just sit and watch the replay. There might be, well, there definitely is other things in here, but I know you're a big ring person. You probably have a lot of them, but it might be nice to just sit back and watch anyway and relax. One day down, Tuesday, we can go back to work Wednesday, and you're out of there. So this one here is big and long and in that yellow color again, the kind of the sunshine or the egg yolk kind of looking yellow. It's opaque, it's not translucent. It's definitely going to take up a lot of real estate on your finger, but so what? It's so gorgeous on. So that's 127. She's a beauty right there. And that's 127. Now, if you like the color purple, the next one is a great color purple. In fact, I think this is a stone. This is 128. Look, yeah, because it's a crackle stone. Can you see the veining in there? Let me just put the lens on here so you can see more of this. There we go. Crackle stone, silver kind of medallion. Then you have like all the stamping around the stone. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Just beautiful. Kind of domed. 128. Very, very pretty. It must have been my year for getting that kind of yellow colored stone, because I have another one and it's 129, but it's more like a flower. So here it is, and then the yellow stone in there, the big larger back, very comfortable on. And look at that. It's so happy, bright and alive. And maybe because 2020 was such a dark place for us, maybe that's why I gravitated toward yellow, because we just needed something to brighten everything up. And 129. And for those of you that came in later, I was sharing the news that my son and his wife came over last night, and they're expecting their first child July 10th. And I'm going to tell you something. That was like the most uplifting news I had heard in so long. And they did it in such a cool way. And first they don't come in the house because of her dad having, he's sick, and they have him on chemo, so he can't, have a lot of germs around him. So they came over, and he says, Mom, we got to tell you something. And I looked at him and I said, you're pregnant, right? And he goes, how did you know? And I go, I just knew. And I was so happy when I heard that news. I was like, oh my God. Now, he was supposed to call his uncle and his aunt last night. I don't know if he got caught up in everything and didn't get the word out there yet, but he came in, and they came in with these gifts, and they handed one to me and one to my husband, and we had to be outside because they don't come in the house right now. He works in a hospital all day long, in and out. So, they are trying to minimize any exposure anywhere, because she spends a lot of time at home with her mom and with the pop, And he came home, and he said we opened up the gifts after I already was like, oh my God, yeah. And we opened it up, and it was like the best mom to a grandma, and they put some chocolates in there, and it was just like, you guys don't know how excited. In fact, Ashley, he was supposed to. He told me he was going to call you. I said, you need to call her right now. We need this news right now. So the baby's due date is July 10th, and I'm so happy because we need a lot of things to be happy about right now. And hopefully we won't have a year next year like this one, but at least we'll have good things to look forward to. Oh, yeah, I hope he will too, because well, he got busy and they came over here late, and I think maybe that's why. And I said, well, you need to call, your cousins, and you need to call your uncle and your aunt, because I don't want them hearing it from someone else. And he goes, oh no, I will. Well, you know how kids are. So I was so excited for him, because like I said, this has not been a good year for everybody. I mean, really. And to have that news of that happiness was just like, thank you, God. We all need this. So anyway, that's my news. That was so exciting. Yeah. Yep. I'm telling you, it's, and then with Chelsea, the little guy's gonna have a cousin to play with too now, or little girl, I don't know what it is. It's brand new. I think she's like 8 weeks pregnant, maybe 7. So, yeah, they're really excited, and I'm excited. I just think, man, this is awesome. So, back to the presentation here. Number 130. Here's this same ring that I showed you with the crown, except it's all in like the hematite or silver. And this is number 130. So that's that one. Number 131, another one of my favorites, is this right here. It is brass with all those paved champagne stone. You all know I say it all the time. I love champagne stones. Look at that. Really, really, really gorgeous. And you can wear this one with jeans, because it's a stunner, but it's not so loud like a diamond looking ring. 130. Okay. Yeah, I'll put you down. I know I have a lot of those, Ashley. And it has that smaller back to it, so it's like going to be a lot easier for you to wear than the larger back, Ashley. So I'll just get that one for you. So why I like this one here is that it's really subtle in its bling, but it's really, really pretty. Like no matter how you move your hand, you are getting all of that sparkle. And it would also go with what I have on here. And the gold tones kind of match the earrings. I always call like brass poor man's gold because it will really match. So here's rose gold. Remember I told you I wore these purposely to show you the difference between gold, the yellow gold, and rose gold. These are blushed, right? You get something with yellow in it, you can see the blush. And then I wore this Life of the Party, and this thing is awesome. I'm telling you guys, it's like a lariat, and you can pull these. I actually did it asymmetrically. And then you can move this up and down, and you can move these things together. So it's a really cool piece. Or, like I said, you can turn it to the side and do something like that if you happen to be wearing something with a off shoulder, you know. So these are the things you can do with your jewelry. And if you like this one, it is number 349. I took them out so you could see that. Also the rose gold hoops. I also brought those out in case anybody wanted those. So, let's see what's going on with this. Yeah. We're not going to be able to travel, and we all know why. And we're not even going to go into any of this right now because it's, you know, it's just all over, and we have to just wait and see, and, you know, do whatever we have to do to stay safe. It's just the way it is. But we can watch these ring shows, and I sure hope that I'm lifting your spirits when I'm showing you, that I'm going to give you a little bit of delight, and if it's something you feel will lighten up your life, then you can get it, and you can wear it, and you can feel good until we hit a safe point where we can actually travel and go places and have dinner and have coffee, meet with friends, have relatives over, do all that fun things. So if anybody likes 131, it's over here. Now, I have another color green ring for all of you who like, you know, the emerald, the May babies, the Irish people, people who just love a royal stone. Yeah. And I was saying that even in our pod, my son can't come over because of her dad, and he's not coming over because of the pregnancy right now. It's very early. So he's not coming over, and my husband has to work for tomorrow. So there's no sense in me cooking up a big turkey for my daughter and her husband and the 2 kids. So I thought, well, let's do something fun. So we're going to go get Arab food. And they're going to, you know, like some falafel and some hummus and some kiftas and maybe baklava for dessert. And that's right over at the Pita Palace, and they can just go over there and get it. And maybe if they get it the night before or whatever, I don't know. But just something that, you know, it just, and they're not big turkey eaters. So I was like, I don't know what to do then, but it's just going to be a small pod. And, you know, we have to do something bright and alive and all that fun stuff. So anyway, look at this ring. This is number 132. Beautiful. You saw this it was brass, remember? And it had the clear stone in the middle. They did the same one here in silver, and it looks completely different. It's so much fun, you guys. Yeah, you could get the brass one, and you could get this one, and you wouldn't even know they were the same ring. But I can guarantee you, you're going to put this on, and somebody's going to grab your hand and go, wow, I love that ring. Or that's really cool. Or if you have a favorite waitress and you're tipping her now and you want to lift her spirits, buy something like this and throw it in one of those little bags. In fact, if you tell me I'm buying it as a gift, I have some of those little like organza bags. I'll throw one in, and then you can leave it on the table as a tip. It's $5, you know, maybe that, and maybe she feels uplifted. These really are seeds of joy. That's how I look at them. That's why I love the company. So that's 132, and it's a gorgeous ring. And just get one because you love it. All right, the next one I love is 133. I like it because it has an Art Deco look to it to me again. You know how they have taken that square stone and they put it in there, and then they have the baguettes there, and it's in brass. So that's 133. Look at that. That is striking. Like, wow. Holy cow. That's something great. So that's 133. If you like that number, I've got them. And let me tell you, on 133, that might not be a real, well, I have about 4 of them left. So we have enough. And then the next one is in gold, and it's a flower. They don't make many of these like this. This is my last one. Here is the gold flower with a burnished gold on there in the gold tone. Extremely comfortable again. Wow. And it's number 135. So it looks like a flower, but it doesn't, because it almost looks like you could have a 14 karat gold ring that was made like that. Very, very pretty. 135. So I know my husband's really, really happy because he's just been waiting for our son to, you know, get that baby, you know, get a baby. You know, we can't tell people when to have a baby, but we're so excited for him. Yeah, so it's 136 on this one. Here's another flowered ring. And the cool thing about this one is it's enameled. Look at that. Really, really different. All of that. So if you love flowers, this is a great one. 136. Look at that. How pretty it is. It looks like you have like a little bouquet. The kind that you would wear around your head like a halo. You have around your finger. And that's 136. The next ring I absolutely love because I love rubies, and I love this for Christmas. It looks like a Christmas ring to me. It's really pretty. It is number, let me just make sure, 137. Look at this. Now we've gone from a pretty flowered gold ring to one that looks like you bought it out of a jewelry store here. There are marquees. There's all of those, you know, blingy ballerina settings in there. And then a pear shape with a lot of facets in it. So beautiful, gorgeous. And it also is on a smaller back. Look at this ring. Like, wow. Totally awesome. So if you like that, or if you think someone you know would like a red ring for Christmas, that's really pretty. And it doesn't have to say Christmas, but it just reminds me of the colors of Christmas. And my grandson right now, he's 4, and every time he sees a commercial, it's, I want that for Christmas. Grandma, 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 I want that for Christmas. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay. So the next one here is 138. And these are like a lilac stone. So it's a great spring ring, I think. Look at that. Almost like the same one as the blue one I showed you. There's the heart, the marquee, the square, the oval, the pave setting on this. But because it's almost in that lilac color, it's a great spring ring. And the smaller bag. That's how that thing looks on. These are rings that people are going to grab your hand and go, wow, what a cool ring. Or if you're in customer service, you know, and you're like at a register or you're at a shopping center and you are wearing this kind of ring, there's definitely going to be someone saying something to you about your ring. And why not? I mean, it's fun, right? So that one is 138. 139. It looks like nothing but bubbles of pearls and rhinestones here. Look at that. White creamy pearls, all bezel set with bezel set rhinestones in gold, which is, again, kind of different. They don't do a lot in gold. They have things in gold, but look how pretty that is. It looks like 2 bands put together right there. So that's 139. 140. I'm back to that happy color yellow. Now I'm seeing what I did here. I was reaching out psychologically saying, you know, so much is going on around us, but I bought it and it's smaller than the other like medallion one that takes up the width of your finger. This is just one on a smaller backed band. And again, when they're smaller like this, they tend to be really comfortable because they're like a real ring. But look at that. So pretty. So festive, light and airy. And that, yeah, I guess I was kind of shopping in the yellow department there for a while because I just felt we needed it. All right, this next one reminds me of the turn from the 1800s into the 1900s. Yeah. One of those rings that the Victorian kind of style rings. Look at that square. It's something like your grandmother would have had her wedding band look like this, or your great-grandmother. Look at that side, the stamping on that. And then what you have here is like a step cut. See the steps going down inside of that emerald cut stone? And there's the other side of it. Smaller back. Another great dupe for a wedding ring. Or maybe you're just with somebody and you guys are thinking of getting married, But this isn't the time that you want to go into debt to buy a ring. And maybe you say, you know what, honey, I'm going to get this and I'm just going to wear it as my engagement ring because we're living together. And you know what? It's beautiful. And then when we're ready to buy one, and I love this style, we'll go have one made like this. And I'll have the real one. But you may get to the point where you go, I don't know if I really want to do that because I'd rather go put the money on a house. I'm just saying, you have to think of these things now because we don't know where our economy is going to go. And I pray that it goes someplace good and that everybody gets to be, in the fold of earning money and having prosperity. And it may happen, but it's still nicer to be wiser with your dollar than to be frivolous, especially in uncharted waters. And we are definitely with the pandemic in uncharted waters. So that was 141, guys. Okay, I'm bringing out the Queen's Jewels because that's just who I am. Look at that. Look at that piece. Oh, gorgeous. All set with all kinds of paved stones. Look at that. They don't get any better than this. I'm serious. This is 142. Oh, wow. Yes, it's bigger. I get it. I do get it. I don't care. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So if you like that one, let me know. It's 142. Now, this next one here looks like a bypass, almost like another kind of a wedding ring, but it doesn't have to be. The stones are not clear. They're in a silver and a hematite. So you could wear this on any finger you want, smaller back. And let me just get this on and tell you the number. It's 143. Look at that. Isn't that rich looking and very pretty? So it's not a blingy one with like white clear stones. It just has almost that silver look to it all the way through. So that's the one there. So this is 143. And then 144 is in a beautiful color blue, translucent blue in that Simply Santa Fe. And I noticed it seems a lot of younger gals like the Simply Santa Fe or Glimpses of Malibu look more. But that doesn't mean you have to be young to wear them because I wear all of them. And here we go. It's the ring of like the orange, almost fire opal looking ring, or the lemon drop, and it's in blue. Blue is a fantastic color. It's calming. It's peaceful. It's a favorite color of many, and you'll see why. It's drop dead gorgeous on. Look at that. Beautiful. Just so beautiful. It's a great middle finger ring for a lot of you. That it has that look because it can take up a lot of space, but you don't have to really worry about, oh, it's going to get clanging on something. No, it's elastic. It's going to fit. You can go from finger to finger on it. So if you like that one, it's 144. Yeah, 144. And then this next one here, these are in almost like, they're almost like garnets. This is 145. Here we go. Now, if you're a January baby, here we go. A garnet in there I showed you one that was in red. This is definitely a darker color. And if you're a January baby, you know garnets are your stone. Look at that. Again, that really pretty, unassuming, not catching on anything. It's fantastic. Just beautiful. Simple yet elegant. And that is number 145. The next one is a dupe for a Swiss Blue Topaz, number 146 on a smaller band. Look at the electric blue on this stone. Do you see why I love Paparazzi? I have shown you so many different styles, so many different. The emerald one was 141. The emerald shape, this one, this was 141, and the emerald, the big stone, was 142. So if you want either one, this is 141. That's with the step cut emerald in it, emerald shape. And this is like an emerald color. This is 142, 141. So let me know which one you want, hon. Deb. And then I'll go forward on that. The other part of this is I've shown you so many different styles of jewelry from Paparazzi. It's incredible, and they keep coming out. So that's even more of a reason to like have a favorite consultant. Have many favorite consultants. Come see me. Come see the other ladies. We all. Oh, Alexa, jeez. Come and see all of us. We all have beautiful jewelry, and it's great. It's affordable. You know, if you stick with me and I start to know your kind of taste, what you like, I'll start to look for that. So, you know, we can have a great relationship here. We'll have a great relationship anyway, because we always do. We have a lot of fun in our group. But this is the one that I think is almost like a Swiss Blue Topaz dupe. Smaller band. This is number 146. Look at the colors on this, you guys. Wow. Fantastic. Even if you were somewhere, someone's going to go, they're going to look at that color, they're going to go, wow, that's a beautiful ring. And you know, who's the smarter for it? 142 for you, Deb. Okay, Deb, I don't think I've ever had you shop with me before. So if you can send me a personal message with your email address and your mailing address, I can get an invoice out to you on Thursday. I invoice on Thursday every week. And then as soon as that invoice is taken care of, I will get it mailed out to you. And welcome, and welcome to our tribe. You know, it's like we really have a lot of fun here. And a lot of us get together over social media, and we become really good friends. So I'm glad and I'm happy to meet you. And I know you're going to love this ring. Oh, yeah. Like, who wouldn't, right? So that's number 142. And now let me get over here. I was back on another flowery ring. This one here with the purple stone in it. It's a flower ring. That's 147. And that's that. Simple, fun, whimsical, floral, very southwestern. Yeah, all of that. All of the above here. Yeah, so let me put that one back. Now, you'll see turquoise on a lot of our pieces, and it'll be the crackle stone. And you'll most likely see it in silver or in copper, but they very rarely put it in gold. But I have a ring that they put it in gold, and it looks hot. And let me just tell you before I get this is number 148. I just want to tell you how many I have. This is my last one. So get ready, because the blue crackle stone is set in gold, but this gold looks like an 18 karat gold, and that you got it out of India or somewhere around there. I mean, it's just really very rich looking. And like I said, they don't do a lot in gold. 148. Look at that on. Can you see that turquoise color just pop? I wish they would do more in gold. I wish they would pair up. Paparazzi, are you listening? Because I know they kind of listen to all of us. If you're listening, I'd like to see more of the turquoise with diamond-like rhinestones around it, because turquoise and diamonds are beautiful together, or turquoise and gold. Don't you think? If you think this is gorgeous, set up some hearts, because this is just really beautiful. It's my last one, and it's number 148. Now, if you like the green ring that Deborah just bought, you're going to love this one. This one here, get ready for it, because it's 149, and check out that color. Amazing. Like, oh wow, 149. But for the $5 affordable price, you could get both of them. And oh wow, you wear them at different times. They're just gorgeous. So this one here is 149. And if you want a red ring for Christmas, or one that you can wear around the holidays that looks really festive, well, I have number 150, and it doesn't get any better than this. It is a fiery stone with a lot of red bling around it, and it elongates the finger. So this is 150. Look at that. Amazing again. Here, it almost gives a hue of orange or fire in the inside. But truly, if I look at it from here, it's a true red in person. It's just, you have to remember, I have lights on. I have those soft boxes here. I have a ring light so that the jewelry will show up really nice. But this thing is gorgeous, and that's $150. $151 is going to be for the woman that loves the crackle stone but wants it muted. And this here is that brown crackle stone and then like a shield of silver around it. There we go. See it? All of that. So it's more muted, and that's okay. Because sometimes we don't need a lot of bling. Sometimes we just want to be more muted. And what it almost has like a pink tone to it of the earth. It's a stone of the earth because this is a real stone. With the crackle stone, anytime you see crackle stone, they've taken a real stone and made it. So it has the weight, it has the coolness, it'll have everything that if you were to buy this real, you would have. So this is, again, it's not the blinger, it's not jumping out, but it's muted. And maybe that's what you need with the outfit that you're wearing. All right, this number 152. These are all clear stones on here, set in silver. I'm going to get close up. This is so delicate. It's going to be larger, but look at that. It really has, it's so feminine because the stones aren't big. What does that mean? You're going to have a ton of bling on here. This is 152. Easy on. But look at this. Look how pretty that is. Takes up a lot of space, but because it looks like a thread, it's not that big. It's going to have the larger back, fitting sizes 6 through 10, right there. And also, if you guys know anybody who loves jewelry, if you could share this video with them, and then when they come on, they're going to be pleasantly surprised that this jewelry is so affordable. Don't even tell them it's $5, because if you tell them that, they're going to be like me, and I'm going to go, I'm not going to watch anything for $5. I would never buy that. And then you see the quality, and you go, how much did you say it was? Do that, because you'll be doing them a favor. You will be letting them in on the secret that we all have, that this stuff rocks. It's only getting better, and the line is fantastic. So really, do yourself, do them a favor. We've cut out the middleman. We are selling this stuff. It's fantastic. But if you liked those really big blingy rings in emerald and in the kind of sky or blue topaz color, I have one that's a little bit smaller. Wait a minute, I have to let my train pass first. We haven't heard any the whole time I'm on, and now I gotta wait for the train because I want people to talk. I fooled you guys. You thought I was in Paris, didn't you? Well, I'm not. I admit it. All right, this next ring I'm going to show you is smaller, but it's like a ruby. It's a beautiful stone. And look at this. It's all around. There's all that bling around it, but it's not so high up. It's not so big. So therefore, it's more believable. Like, oh my God, what kind of stone is that? I mean, if I saw someone wearing this, I would grab their hand and go, wow, what a ring. Because I am fascinated by jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry. And I feel like if someone would have something like that on and they'd say, well, this was $5, I would feel like I'd have to go get one. I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't care at all. And again, they're not made cheap. This is not cheap jewelry. This is affordable jewelry. There's a difference, okay? So if you like this red one here, it's number 153. All right, 154 is for the person who likes silver and likes it being antiqued a little bit and likes the stones not to be clear, but to be more of the hematite stones. So they're going to bling, but they're not going to shout. And sometimes that soft and subtle is more what you need as a person. You don't want to be too flashy. This is perfect, because look at that. So number 154, all the silver toned metal with the hematite stone, very pretty. Everybody would look good in this ring, and it's 154. Now, I have a silver turquoise ring, very similar to the one that was in gold, but they took on two separate different looks, and I'll show you. Here's the crackle stone, same setting, same everything. This one here is 155. Very comfortable. You've got that look going on. However, Let me pull. This is 148 in gold. Only have one of those left. Do you see the difference? They don't even look like the same ring. So this is 155 right here, and this one here is 148. You could get both of them. You could wear them on different days, and no one would ever think you had the same ring on. So I'm going to put the gold one away, 148, only one of those left, and then this one, 155. So the next one I'm going to show you is 156, and it's moonstones, and the moonstones are in green. Look at that. All that light. It really looks like it's planetary, like it's the outer space. They're all in alignment there. Set in silver, extremely comfortable, not going to get caught on anything. A holy wow ring. Look at that. And here it is from far away. So if you like this one, it's 156. If you like a bigger ring and you kind of like that Wedgwood blue, this one's perfect. It's filigreed. It's almost in that burnished silver, and it has like a Wedgwood blue stone. And this one is number 157, and it's going to take up more real estate on your finger. Extremely comfortable again. There it is. But sometimes you just need a ring like that. Sometimes you just need it to be darker and have a little pop of blue and be the focal point of your hand, just because that's who you are. And again, it's not out there. It's not a huge stone. It's just a larger ring. And if you like that, it's 157. Now I'm going to show you a couple of red cracklestone rings, and these I love. I have a lot of red cracklestone in my line. I have red cracklestone earrings. I have red cracklestone necklaces and bracelets. And if you like these rings, you can always go to the Corseted Jewel Lady page and look at all my other jewelry there and order. If you're going to order anything off of my page, just send me a personal message and I will take your order. If you go through the Facebook app, they will charge you shipping. And so even if you buy 5 or more pieces, I can't stop them from charging the shipping. So just get in touch with me and we'll work it out. So that's all I'm going to say. But this ring here is number 158. Look at that red crackle stone and all of that design around the ring. This is gorgeous on, just gorgeous. Look at that. And what you do with these pieces is, that's 158. Here's 159 in that same ring that I showed you before that was blue turquoise with silver. This one's red. So this is 159, but then you can start with putting them all over your fingers. So when you wear the red, you can put the red earrings on, the red necklace, the red long necklace, the red bracelet. You don't have too much red on. It's really pretty. So if you like this one, because we're on this one, this is number 158. Okay. If you liked this one that you saw with the blue turquoise and the one in gold and turquoise, it's the same design, but looks like it's the different ring. For instance, let's just see this. This is 155 right here, and this is 159. They look like a completely different ring. So 155 I'll put back. 159 is still available for sale. It's not going to get caught on things. It's really pretty. It's just got that crackle stone. It's totally doable. Number 160 is another one crackled ring, and I believe 160, I only have one of those left. Yes, this is the last one I have of this one. 160, look at that one. How pretty. Red crackle stone. Look at that. I mean, you can do a lot with these rings. These are bigger rings, but they're okay because they're chunkier in style. Real stones, crackle stones, beautiful. This is my last one at 160. And we only got about 14 more rings, and then the show is going to be ending. Now, if you saw that one ring I showed you before that had the white creamy pearls and bling in gold, this is the sister ring in silver. But the pearls aren't creamy anymore. They're more of a gray tone to them, which is okay because it goes with the cooler silver. And there it is on. Beautiful. 161. All right. And then this next one's really, really pretty. It's number 162. Look at that. You're going to get close on this one because it's going to have clear and hematite. There's all the clear, and then the 2 hematites at the accent points there. This is a piece. There's no doubt about it. A lot of ring there, a lot of bling, but oh wow, so gorgeous. So that is number 162. 163. I don't want you to forget about the men. The men like having their jewelry too. And in this case, you can get them a black, almost like a gunmetal type of ring. It doesn't have the stretch back. What it's going to have are these little segments that kind of break open. So the ring looks like this on, and on a man's finger, it's going to fit him better. However, if you have a bigger finger and you can't wear anything but a man's ring, this is a great piece for you. Or if you'd like, maybe your middle finger's a little bit bigger, you want to wear this in the middle and then your other rings on the other side, that'll also fit and be very nice. So that's 163, and that's a great ring for a guy. Maybe a grandson, maybe your son. You know, maybe your son, you just want him to have fun, but you know, he's on the cars and he's working on the cars. He's getting greasy and dirty. Then when he goes out, he's going to put on a ring. He's not a big ring guy, but he's going to look really cool. And we have a great fashion line for the urban line that they will have chains for them, and they'll have these kind of like leather tied necklaces and things. So, you know, another thing to, if you don't see it on my website on the Corseted Jewel Lady page, you can go to the Paparazzi, my site on Paparazzi, and see all of the new stuff there. And you can even say, well, Linda, I'd really like to have this. Tell me, and then maybe I'll go back and purchase 2, 3, or 4 of them, making sure I save one for you. And then that way I'll have some to show my other customers that maybe they want to turn on to this kind of look. So don't be afraid. Just let me know. The next piece is 164, and it is a genuine cat's eye there. Look at that. It's that moonstone there with the cat's eye in it, in a brass setting, with a lot of floral design around it. It's extremely attractive. Look at that. That almost really goes with my bracelet perfectly. It's kind of got the jungle setting around it, and that cat's eye. And this is 164, and I believe this one, there's only one left. Let me just check. Yeah, one. There's only this last one right here. So that is 164. And then, ooh, this is really pretty too. 165, and I believe 165 is my last one too. This is going to be a silver setting with champagne type stones in it. And that setting rocks. It's like filigree in a way of being pointed at the top and the bottom to elongate your finger. 165. Look at that. That is really gorgeous. I love how these make the finger look longer. I don't have beautiful hands. I'm not a hand model, but they actually even make my hands look good. So that's 165. Some more red crackle stone. This one I might be low on this one too. Yep, this is only the last one left. Right here, really elongating. You can see around this one here that yes, we do have a silver setting and the stone, and a little bit of stamping on the side. But the stone takes over the look, truly takes over the look. Look at that. Elongating, very pretty. Can't go wrong. You can see it from far away. It's 166. 167 is going to be a real floral pattern. It's 167 with a black, not an onyx type stone. It's not a stone. It's probably like a plastic bead. And then a bigger setting here, but black goes with everything, truly everything. So look at that. I mean, that's gorgeous on the hand. You can have all these looks. You can have, don't think you have to give up your fashion jewelry or your other good jewelry. Mix it all together. Make it your own unique look. That's what you can do with this jewelry. So just know that you're not betraying any other jewelry line that you go to all the time. You can still have all of it, but I guarantee you that once you get used to this and the affordable price of this, you will be buying less of that only because the designs and styles are so good in this. And this one, next one, is 168, and it's a copper, burnished copper with a whole flower pattern on there with a smaller back. I'm going to show you this other one too. Look at that. That is so delicate and so feminine right there. And it would go with all your other burnished copper pieces. 168. I noticed I kind of went over this one. It's a man's ring that we have. This is 134. It's in gold, and it has that typical male design right there with like the little bit of bling. And of course, the stretchy back is back here. But what this is good for, again, a person who wants to just kind of wear it, kind of funky looking, put your other jewelry there. You just want to wear it on your middle finger because that's what you like. It's a man's ring, but it's unisex. It can be either or. So this is 134. And then on this one here, almost done, kids. So 169. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. It's concave, and then it looks like almost like the rays of the sun right here, and then going outward with all that bling. It's a bigger ring, but it's really comfortable. There we go. Like, wow. They do a great job on brass, let me tell you. And that's 169. 170 is a black ring that has bypass on it. Now let me get up close so you can see, because this is really a very pretty ring. It's bypassed, and it's all of these black hematite stones on there. Tons of muted bling. Look at how nice that one looks on. Right up there. All that bling. So that one is number 170. The next one I'm going to show you is part of the life of the party that I just got in November that people are killing themselves for right now. Consultants, there's a lot of consultants that didn't get this. I was able to get it. And on 171, I think I have maybe 5 of these left. There's like a blue moonstone in it, and then it has all of this bling around it. Makes it look like an eye. And then it's open. It's a beautiful, beautiful ring. Okay, so we have, let me here. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Yes, it's a little bit bigger, but it has that evil eye feeling to it, like ward off the evil in the world. Maybe we all need to get one of these, you know what I mean? Let's get rid of like all of it. So yeah, this is good. This is 171. And if you know anything about paparazzi, life of the party is when you have hit a certain level and you are entitled to shop for these other pieces. And so you have to kind of work toward what you're doing. I was accepted into life of the party, and I was able to get these. But however, then you're up against other consultants that may want the same things and aren't going to get them because there's only so many. So I did get this ring, and if you'd like to get it and try it, it's great. You won't regret this one. It's number 171. Number 172, I bought a huge amount of these. I'm going to say in the last week it was delivered, and I have one left, and you'll see why. This is 172. It is a pink blush pearl with all that bling around the setting. It's on a smaller band. And it is number 172. It just flew out of here. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. So if you like pearls, this might be for you, but it's my last one. So if you like it, I wouldn't wait on this because I do have a feeling this will go. And then I have number 173. That's in brass. And it's kind of like Native American in there with the stamping on there. All that stamping, almost in like a shield. Again, flush, nothing's going to get caught on it. Beautiful. In that brass, and that's 173. And now I'm going to show you my last ring. It's number 174, and it's in brass, and it's flowery. Here we go, all those little flowers, but I only have one. And look at that. Very, very pretty. So that concludes my presentation, folks. I'm glad that if I have any new people on here, I hope that you come back. I go live every Wednesday and Saturday like clockwork. This is my job. This is what I do. It's my business. I'm an entrepreneur. I own and run the Corseted Jewelry Boutique that does sell this $5 fantastic jewelry from Paparazzi. I hope that you'll join me again. For those of you who have ordered and I don't know you, please send me a personal message so I can get your piece off to you. And until we meet again, stay safe, have a happy Thanksgiving. If you'd like to join me tomorrow night, I will be on again at 7 o'clock. I usually go 7 to 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. I try to keep it down low so people can get to work the next day. And I also do all of my videos I will put to YouTube and to Facebook, so you can then watch the replay. But until we meet again, stay safe and enjoy your jewelry. Okay, ladies? Bye now.